from work, but I can't fucking play because it's all mouse movement. So I'm just like, well, I'm going to just do all this shit that requires no input.
I should do that as well, but like everything except bartering, I'm fine with.
But like, I would rather rot my brain out than do a life skilling. I fucking hate that shit.
Like gathering, I
I mean,
understand not wanting to do gathering, but like cooking is dope.
brain, so.
Look, I used to try cooking. I tried a worker empire. I tried gathering. I didn't fucking like any of it.
Yeah, if you fuck up a worker empire, yeah, that's.
The thing is, you can't try it. If you just try it, obviously it won't work. You actually need to go deep into it to work.
Exactly.
Well, no, I tried. Like, I had fucking I had TV come on my account and like set up all the nodes.
Alright, banned. TOS.
Oh, TOS.
Fuck off. He didn't do anything except set up the nodes.
TOS, still.
Actual pro moment. But yeah, and I still just couldn't fucking get into it, so.
It's fine, not everybody likes that.
Yeah, you don't have to like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Just grind instead. I like to do a mix, so I'm not... Because I don't treat BDO as anything super crazy, so I just like to do the mix to kind of get the whole
I do
BDO
everything, I
experience.
like having options.
Yeah, the goal is to try and do 8 hours every day for 30 days.
Yikes!
I also
Have
think
fun.
BDO has a pretty unique life skilling system with the CP and node investment stuff. I think that's pretty interesting. So I like messing with that.
Could have been much better though, but yeah.
Well, it could have been.
Okay.
Everything has potential in this game.
I mean,
problem is PA don't really get deep into anything.
Yeah.
BDO is kind of a game that's interesting despite what the developers do because they just continue to fuck it up.
Yep, that's kind of how it goes.
I mean, yeah, that's why people continue to play.
They
even
constantly
though...
fuck it up and people constantly find a way to make it work.
Yeah, well, I think it just like part of it is that they can't fuck up the parts that are fun, which is the combat is pretty excellent, and that fundamentally.
Except when they release classes that break the gear.
That doesn't make the combat worse.
No.
It just makes the balance fucked up for a bit.
Well, I didn't say it makes the combat worse. It makes the experience worse. Like
I mean combat
maybe.
in the sense that like the inputs and the way you play the combat and everything is unique.
I love
it feels
it,
more like it feels more like a fighting game than it feels.
It feels alive. Yeah, I agree.
So even grinding, I think, is pretty fun, because it's not, even though you're like mindlessly grinding, it's more muscle memory and mastery versus like like an actual MMO where it's like 1, 2, 3, which I appreciate, but it can also be intense in a way. So it just depends on how it is.
That's why I like it because with Final Fantasy and WoW, the game is everything, the combat, the rating, everything, in a way, is stiff. Like you just have your skill rotations. Like you have skill rotations in BDO, but it's alive. The combat feels alive when you do something like it in Final Fantasy. You do a skill and you're standing there swinging your axe. You're like, okay.
Final Fantasy is also much more of an orchestration. Like I love that game's rating, and I will give it credit in the fact that rating in that game feels like a dance, and a very pretty dance, and I'm okay with that because it's a lot of precise movement. It's a different kind of thing.
I respect it. No, yeah, I respect it. It's just it feels stiff.
I totally understand that.
Yeah.
WoW I don't like because WoW is chaos with the trash combat. Like Final Fantasy I enjoy because at the end of the day, it's very punishing memorization and muscle memory. So I enjoy that. And on top of that, like I'm into the whole aspect of like the music is amazing and they do a lot of good story setup. So it's a whole orchestration. So if you enjoy the immersion of the fight, it's a really fun thing. But if you're not into that, then Final Fantasy is going to miss the mark with you.
What?
I just sneezed hard.
Oh. Don't die on us.
I know that feel.
Imagine having your body automatically do your breathing functions.
So, Salty, are you feeling any better?
You still alive?
What happened?
I mean, my head is just fucking splitting and...
Go rests.
Or...
Get some medicine?
No, but like, fucking, I woke up like what? Way later than usual, so I don't see why...
Someone died. Probably
just checking you dehydrated or anything? Been keeping up with water?
I've been drinking a lot of... I haven't...
Have you eaten anything?
Yeah, like food and water are the basics for like headache and stuff like that, so it's worth.
Have you eaten anything salty?
No, But like, I'm not even fucking hungry.
Eat something, even if you're not hungry. That's definitely probably why.
When's the last time you ate something, man?
I don't know.
Yeah, you should probably eat something. You can
Probably.
get to a state where you're not hungry and still be hungry.
Yeah, true.
Like
Because
you're lacking the nutrient, but you're not hungry.
If you
You
don't remember the
feel
last
like-
time you ate, it might be worth just something small. Get some toast or something, you know?
Alright, Salty, go before we kick you out of the channel somehow.
Give me a sec. Let me fucking finish off the pack.
I need
You
my
sound
loot,
like
man.
you're dry. Fuck.
No, I just was talking and I needed to exhale. Like asthma.
How are you
He was
supposed to get
multitasking. Fuck you.
how are you supposed to get thoughts when you're in this
Hey,
state?
meditate.
Oh fuck yeah! A Legion and a Breach. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Full chaos. Oh my god.
I liked Path of Exile for the time I played it. It was nice.
It's pretty insane when you get to the end game. If you guys could see my screen right now, you'd probably have no idea the fuck is going on. But
Oh, well, no, I've seen endgame shit, and it's just I played like a bunch of it within a week, and I got burned out.
yeah, it's kind of hit and miss for me depending on the league mechanic. But the current one is really good. Plus, they did a Atlas revamp, so it's a win-win.
Yeah, what I really liked was that plant shit. Like you would have your little plant shit, and then you'd kill the monsters that eventually spawned after you built up enough energy or whatever, and then you got loot. I like that. That's cool.
Are you talking about Legion or Metamorph?
All I know is that you would plant these seeds, you would give
Harvest.
them energy. Harvest. Yeah, I like that. It was cool.
That's the one I skipped because it was kind of mediocre because it was mainly a crafting league.
Oh, I had fun with it.
It's good. It was definitely a decent league, but it wasn't my jam because I don't like the crafting in this game. Crafting loosely because
we are
it's
not
fucking
having
RNG.
a cooking stream. No, I'm streaming games. Sorry.
Oh, I liked it. I guess because I was RNG carried. I got
Once
lots
a
of
cooking stream.
I want a cooking stream.
I like kill and earn my loot and then fucking trade for shit because I'm lazy about learning mod tags and all the other shit for properly doing crafting.
Yeah, fair enough. Though between the two types of like that type of game, if I was to play one again, like if I got in the mood, I'd go back to Diablo 3 instead.
D3 is nicer if you're like really into the casual systems and you don't want to invest a whole lot of time into it.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I felt dungeon crawling is better in Diablo 3 than in Path of Exile because I feel like in Path of Exile you almost had a little too much back and forth. It felt.
What do you mean?
Like for some quests and shit, I feel like you had to go to a certain area too much. Like
yeah. You probably mainly feel that way mostly because you're a newer player. When you get to the point where you can just speed through the story and get to the end game, like I normally clean through the main acts in about 8 hours and get all the skill points and side quests I need to get to mapping.
I will well, like when I was getting kind of bored of doing like going to the same areas, I did find it like I got these speed potion shits, and it made it a lot more fun because I wasn't trying to speed run through it.
The zoom aspect is a lot more fun once you get into it. Did I already kill you? Okay, I did. Yeah, you moved over here. Like once it's a game that really rewards you for knowledge. Like once you have the knowledge, you can get a lot more out of the game in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But like my first time through the acts and everything, I took my sweet ass time, and I think I spent like 35 hours going through the initial storyline and made it to maps and everything on my first playthrough. And now it's just like I took a long weekend for this league release because I was looking forward to it, and it took me 8 hours to get through the story, and I've been in maps at the moment, and I'm behind like the top streamers because they're fucking insane, and I'm lazy about filling out my Atlas. I like to do it the fun way rather than I'm gonna target farm everything. But
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely like the game. The aesthetic was nice, and I like the monsters and everything. The combat was good. Again though, I enjoy Diablo 3 more. Like just the whole aspect.
Yeah. Diablo 3 is a better like general experience, but Path of Exile is a better long-term playing experience, if that makes sense. Like you can't.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. Like in Diablo 3, once you do all the acts, I feel like
It's done.
Yeah.
You ain't hideous. Nah. All my watches are beautiful.
Okay.
Though I feel like the progression of the acts in Diablo 3 is better also than Path.
They are. It's partly because PoE was built staggered, so it was Acts 1, 2, and then 3, and then Act 4, and that was the capstone. And then they did the Fall of Oriath expansion, which was Acts 5 through 10. And then they added in the Atlas system, which is mapping. And then they've continued to expand that. They intend to have a more complete, cohesive campaign experience when they do the Path of Exile 2 campaign release alongside everything, because that's going to be developed all at once.
Pro tip: keep your rooms fucking ventilated.
Yeah.
What, did you have like nitrogen flowing in your fucking room or something, buddy? Like, were you getting?
I don't know if it was nitrogen, but just like
Carbon monoxide poisoning?
Probably had all these windows closed all day and hasn't been out.
that. And
So
like
you feeling
fucking-
better now?
Yeah, I mean, it's cold as fuck, so I gotta periodically open and close the fucking thing.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
normal.
You are 3 watchstones. Nope, 2. 2.
Whatever, when I'm moving towards Tunkuta, will be there in a few minutes.
Imagine trying to
What-
solo clear a pack.
What's going on your channel?
Nothing at the time being.
Is the spot free or not?
Yeah,
Felt
it
like
is.
stream.
I
like
made
it.
it to Dire 3. I was just clearing a pack out of
The hell are
boredom.
those guys doing?
Jay got
Um,
fucking stream snipe, but
My
Zark
voice is
Val-
this one. Hello.
What'd you say, Salty?
fucking Val isn't in our guild, so he can actually flag up on me. Okay, oh right. And he can feed me to mobs, and that's scary wary. You know.
I don't think he'd do that. To me.
If you two try to stream snipers, neither of us have to actually grab you to kill you to the mobs.
Yeah, the mobs will just fuck you up.
Imagine.
Some rock gonna fall from off screen and you both gonna die.
Exactly. Oh, that would be fucking hilarious. Oh, thank you.
New viewer.
Yep. I posted a stream link somewhere else.
That's crazy.
How long is this 50%?
More people
drop
gonna
rate
listen to our
last?
retarded conversations now.
Exactly. To know when the event ends, maybe read patch notes.
Raven's always like that. Get used to it.
I know.
What's that?
I know. Well,
Don't
it's just
fucking read.
it's just because I'm grinding and I wanted to know. Fuck.
Okay, fine. I'll try and look.
Event are we talking
Hold on
about?
a second.
The
The
50%
50.
drop rate.
Yeah.
I
don't
think
think they
it's 2
actually.
weeks. So
2 weeks? Fuck.
Yeah.
so it's gonna be not next week, the week after.
Can they
Ridiculous.
drop another
Okay.
Elcor and
I mean,
I'm
not this week. I've got it fucking Tuesday. Yeah, fucking night shifts fuck me up. So it's gonna end next Wednesday most likely.
Ah.
They usually do 2 weeks at a time. Sometimes extended, but I don't know if they will this time.
skill add-ons like DP debuffs. DP debuffs only work when it's off of cooldown.
So when
No,
we go,
that won't work always.
when we
regardless.
swap to Pearl Abyss, you guys want to take any bets on how long it's gonna take for us to be able to play the game?
I don't think there would be any downtime at all.
Really? Fuck. I'm gonna say like.
It's just gonna be normal maintenance, maybe extended a couple of hours. Unless they swap to new hardware or new provider, there's not gonna be any extended downtime.
Yeah.
I don't see why.
Technically,
going transferring
shouldn't
the
they
data
buy
in the
new
background.
hardware?
Well, I'm gonna be pessimistic and say it's gonna take them at least a full fucking day.
It's possible, but I don't think so. As I said, unless they swap the infrastructure or provider or something else, probably not.
But
Yeah.
aren't these like technically Kakao's servers and
They are
shit?
just renting them,
Yeah.
and that lease can just be transferred to PA from Kakao. You don't need to do much. Just transfer the contract between LeaseWeb and the publisher. All you gotta do.
Yeah.
Transfer
Okay,
database, transfer everything. They're going to make a different copy of the database, so that's going to be different. Because
I
people
wonder
that
how
would
much.
only people that opt in to the transfer will be there. Everybody else would be deleted.
Yeah, which is actually really nice because then we can actually free up names. And on that note, I have to go ask the GMs if I can finally get my name changed.
Name
Just-
change for what? GM Raven?
No, Raven Quicksilver with no underscore. Because right now there's a Raven Quicksilver running around and it's not me and I don't like that.
Maybe not even running around. Just
Yeah, I asked I complained to one of them the other day and they said that person actually exists because I just checked. And I was like, fuck.
obviously exists whether they're active
Yeah.
or not.
That is a Sag.
Hey,
Um,
Kurtuga,
Counts, yeah?
Kurtuga, I hate to e-beg, but last hour I didn't get anything, and this hour it's been half an hour and I haven't got anything. Drop me like a tongue grad, please.
Bruh.
If you enhance the tongue grad, it'll drop it to you.
These
If you
armadillos
don't,
are
then
not
you
dropping
won't get shit.
knowledge, and I do not like this. Ah, fuck.
I refuse to enhance salty. If it's gonna be
Then
me
don't get
enhancing
shit.
something, it's gonna be
Don't get shit.
latent.
Yeah, enhance latents, then. Get
What
the
channel
fucking
you said you were on?
Madaya 3.
Okay, I'm
Uh-oh,
grabbing the
stream
playlist and we'll
snipers.
hop there.
Madie.
I thought you were gonna say something completely. Different when I
Why did
heard.
I get CC'd in Super Armor?
I mean,
Mr.
why is
Cow.
that new to you? It's normal.
This is true.
Caring for protections, what is that?
God damn it, dude! I have food right next to me, but I can't eat.
Don't fucking eat it. Don't fucking eat it.
I
Go
haven't
brush your
ate.
teeth.
I did already. That was like this morning, buddy. And I haven't eaten anything today. But
What
this-
time is it for you? Is it like not night time?
It's fucking 4 p.m.
Yep. If US.
I usually think of US like inverted times, but then there's like
They're like 5 to 7 hours behind.
5
depending
to
on
8.
Which coast? Yeah, 8 could be.
But yeah, I've got this fucking chicken right next to me.
Then just eat? I don't understand.
I'm on loot scroll, dude. That means
Oh.
business.
Again,
Swap
Medallion
character?
3, right?
Madaya 3, yep.
Fuck happened? Okay.
Elcar.
Oh, right, need to change.
Oh,
Elcar?
speaking of Elcars, in 7 hours, I haven't gotten a single fucking one.
Don't worry. First L-card drops me after like 27 hours.
Yikes! Okay, please do not mentally scar me ahead of time because I have to go there to actually
Raven,
get the
let's
things
duo
done.
Grand Kratuga.
Duo
Are you
Grand
actually
Kratuga. Are
stupid?
you stupid?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I kinda solo killed that pack on the left while I was waiting.
Fine.
Okay.
Took you like what?
Too long, obviously. Vel, Villa, Food, Horse, Loot Scroll, and Agris.
I feel like I'm
Alright,
potting
let's go then.
IRL.
That's good.
Why would you be potting IR? What?
Like I have to fucking constantly manually breathe, so I'm just feeling like I have to pop potions all the time so I don't fucking die.
Are you okay?
I don't know if I
Obviously,
Look.
okay.
Yes,
Look,
sirs. I got my frenzy
okay.
this time. Thank you. It's
So what
running.
happened is he realized he's not automatically breathing anymore. So now in his mind he has to breathe manually.
That's
So it's-
different. I can get into automatic breathing from
Oh,
that, which
far.
is perfectly fine. Just
You know, you exhaling like that isn't really doing much credit for what you're saying. That you can do it on your own.
Yeah, because my head is fucking splitting. I'm
Leaf.
Nothing.
Nice.
okay.
You-
I'm gonna
you
finish
okay, Val?
blue scroll and go sleep.
Yeah, I just had to
Yeah,
change my
take
pet
take
group.
an aspirin too, though.
Yeah.
Or something
What
like
the
that.
fuck is an aspirin?
An aspirin? Like what? Don't you have aspirin?
I don't fucking know medics.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you. I thought Val was also saying what? Like I was a retard? And I was like, bro, come on. Like, really? I thought, and then he
Speaker
roasted
italics
himself.
garbage, bro.
I lost the Zerka. Wow.
I
Thanks.
saw.
So what the fuck is an aspirin?
It's
A
a.
pill, like one of the most popular
Common.
and widespread common
Yeah.
things in the fucking world.
Yeah, it's something to thin out your blood. It helps with headaches.
Oh god,
What the
I
fuck is
didn't want to know that. Fuck.
What?
It's called aspirins. What the fuck is wrong with me? I don't fucking
I
know.
don't like hearing about blood, and then you told me something like that about one of the most common medicines I fucking take. I didn't want to know that. I just wanted to know it helps with my fucking headaches.
Yeah, but wouldn't you
Oh,
like
thins
to
out
know
your blood.
why? Or would you? Okay, never mind.
I'd just rather take it without knowing. Yes, if that's what you
Nice Ember.
America moment.
No, it's I'm
I
a
forgot to
blood.
go full screen.
I-
with the
That's fine.
attack.
I
I'm not in
don't-
full screen
when I-
either, because otherwise it breaks the stream for some reason.
Does it?
It does. I think I need to reconfigure this bullshit. But it's like fine anyway.
Speech moment. Go on, Django.
What?
You were saying something.
I'm what's that word for being scared of blood? I don't even
Having
like to
a
mention it.
blood.
Hemophobia.
Thing?
Yeah, I fucking hate it, dude. So I don't want to hear anything about it.
It's called hematophobia.
Yeah,
Okay.
I fucking hate that. Yeah, that's what I am.
Well, there's hemophobia, but that sounds a bit too much like homophobia.
Right.
I'm a head out.
Get out of the closet.
That's what you're gonna do tonight.
The fact that you're gonna, it seems like you're forcing me doesn't help your case, Django.
Forcing
First
you
you
out of the
send
closet.
me. First you send me pornographic material, then you.
I did not.
you
What the
forced-
fuck?
You sent it to me as well, so you kinda did.
Now, Django,
No.
sending pornographic material to minors is actually a
Okay.
federal crime.
Yeah.
No. Okay. What I sent you, Raven, which you honestly, that's like, fine, bro. What do you mean?
Softcore pornographic
Yeah.
material.
It's photoshopped
Oh
as
my
well, which
God.
is even worse.
Oh my
It's a separate crime.
god, dude, just please be quiet. Fuck. God, I'm cringing so hard.
You
Oh,
should.
So Django's gay and into kids?
Oh my god, what the
Yo.
fuck? Please,
Okay, that's a bit
he's
much.
streaming.
This continues to
Alright.
escalate.
So,
I'm
what
jesting,
the
I'm jesting.
fuck?
I'm sorry, the joke no cancel.
Yeah, and as my wife said, that conversation is now logged into YouTube forever.
Thanks.
Lovely.
Thanks.
Next week on Twitch clips.
YouTube clips.
Just set it to full
God.
screen and then clip it as it plays. Fucking rock. Wow. I'm getting pushed.
Depression.
If you ever feel powerless, just know that one pubic hair can end an entire restaurant.
He's not-
What the fuck?
He's not
That
wrong.
was like a left field assertion. Like, why?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not wrong, but why did it come up?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have deduced that laughing makes my headache easier, so I'm gonna try just that.
You're just saying random terrible shit to make yourself laugh? That's your solution?
I mean, my wife is asking, "What are you on tonight?" I would very much like to know, love.
Okay.
What the why am I getting so chunked? What the fuck?
Back attack
Bad
with a spear.
Oh, I guess.
Can't wait to fucking... Yeah, I'ma just take off some Caphras. And then, hopefully be able to afford a pen attempt.
Suspicious silence.
Why
I think we're all still
suspicious?
contemplating the pubic hair.
Yeah, honestly.
Fucking stone.
Nothing wrong with some pubic hair in your soup.
There is a lot wrong with
There
pubic
is
hair in your
everything
suit.
wrong.
Like, there's a list of things wrong.
Yep.
Me on my way to destroy some local business.
Fuck's sake. Oh my god, why do I bring
I
you to
need an adult.
places?
I need like several adults, honestly. It's no
There's
longer a safe
only
space.
3. I mean, 2 if you consider Django not an adult.
What? You motherfucker, what?
Wait, aren't you like 20?
Yes!
Then you can't even drink. Shut
Yeah,
up,
you're not an
quiet
adult.
child.
He hasn't hit the adult bracket yet.
The adult
Bro,
bracket.
If I went over to EU, I could, right now.
Yeah, if.
Yeah, but you
If
can't afford that
over.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. Put BDO.
Damn. That one hit hard.
I feel very done dirty.
The only time you'll ever be done dirty.
Okay. Okay,
No,
Thought
that's just a
Slayer.
No, that's just assumption on your parts.
No, he's probably right.
Sure,
Come
someone
on, Django.
volunteer eventually.
I thought I would be single forever.
You are.
No.
You know, you two maybe should move into the Netherlands because disabled people get given 1 prostitute a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. I'm going to the Netherlands, I guess, then. God damn.
Can we verify? Oh no, never mind. That's a shitty.
You just
thing to
open
say.
your mouth and that's all the verification they need.
Yes, I'm a dent. Give me my prostitute.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, give me that loot.
I feel like I should tap Valteras now,
What?
Why?
just so I can actually. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out without the HP.
Get an Arcanrad for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
What?
are, since you are going evasion anyway, because that's your next gear progress, you could go Orkinrad, but it's just
I lose a
10.
bracket.
You don't.
I do. I'm 270, not 271.
Then what a shame that waits. On your awakening,
Yeah.
just put a Caphras level.
Yeah. 500 Caphras. Yeah.
But you want to tap Valterra?
Yeah, just for the HP.
Do you know how
500
dumb you
Caphras is
sound
too
right
much,
now?
but
Dude,
Valtera's
my
is gonna
brain
be
half
accessible.
a fucking sleep. Chill the fuck out.
I mean, a Tet Valteras is what? 5 bill, right? How much is that,
4.
Caphras?
It's
4?
4
Okay.
now.
Ah,
It's-
body blocked, fuck.
Is it?
That's fine.
Alright, I'll probably hold off on selling mine
okay.
then.
Somehow.
Oh, I fucked
Yeah.
up. No, I
I'll
fucked
tell you how
up.
much it is right now, Valterra. Yo, that bitch is cruising on 3! Holy shit!
The fuck?
Jesus fucking Christ. That's
Django,
all
you
I
okay?
Valterra has dropped to 3.9 bill, bro.
Of course, everything dropped because of the
Holy
oncoming Tet-free belt from season. Like,
We'll
Well,
have to sit on mine.
Well, I'm just surprised because it was at 7.2.
wanted. Yeah.
Last I
Fuck,
checked, it was like
bro.
4.8.
When I tapped it, it was like
Well,
what?
like before anyone knew about the belt, it was 7.1, like sitting there.
Sabine, I have yet to look at. But thank
Fuck,
you.
bro. Sorry for popping off, but like that's insane.
I mean,
It
that's
wasn't even that
expected.
expensive when I bought mine. It was only like 4 something when I bought mine a while ago.
Well, to be fair, they've always gone up and down. It's weird with them, but at their height, they usually sit at 7.
Because I was gonna get a Bassies, but the Voltaras was only like a bill more or something, or not even that much. I just decided to grab it for the HP because it wasn't that much
I mean,
more.
all the HP accessories value dropped down quite a bit because of the Pavino Greco journal.
Yep.
That's true. That wasn't out yet.
Should I do that maybe?
That was quite a while ago then.
Yeah, no, I got my shit forever ago. I took a 2-year break from the game.
Yeah.
Imagine taking breaks.
Oh,
from the
please,
game.
Frank, I'm getting stuck. Stuck. Okay.
Imagine
there we
taking
go.
a break and not quitting and reloading all of your gear to come back broken.
No,
Yeah.
I just
fucker.
I AFK logged in to get all my shit that's in
Alerts.
progress.
Yeah, we got
Why?
cucked.
Oh, damn, shit.
Raven, what sometimes dictates how big the range of Crouching Wolf is?
Yours
Arts.
is always the same.
'Cause,
On Mystic,
sometimes
it's
they
always the
grab
same
them-
size. I think.
Oh, why's my cheek fucking?
Usually it's just terrain. Some terrain fucks with it.
Yeah, terrain fucks with it super hard. If you're on a flat area, it's gonna go a lot farther, but if you're like downhill or uphill, it's gonna be cut. Like half.
Explains this then.
Fuck, a Tungi still hasn't dropped for me, you piece of shit. I'm not e-begging anymore, I'm telling you to give me a fucking drop.
Are you going
No,
to
you don't get one.
enhance it?
You are beholden to the RNG. It gives no shits.
Django,
What?
enhance it.
No, fuck off.
If you're gonna enhance it, it's gonna be like a let there be drops. No, Papa Elion finna bless you.
Yeah, it'll drop me drops because I fail. That's
I mean,
only
yeah,
why.
but because it knows you can't get anything out of it.
Ooh.
He's just toying with
Man
you.
has some fighting words. I like it.
Imagine getting beat by words.
What?
How many crowns is Pendim Tree?
500 something. Fucking burgers.
Did you have burgers?
No, I'm talking about the cows.
That's gonna be like, why are you so like upset at ground beef?
We are grinding them down.
Yeah.
Slowly, but
If,
we are.
if we don't fucking spear your ass first.
Good night, Sabine. Or, well, have a good rest.
Is my Twitch chat broken?
No, they're messaging me somewhere else. That's the weird bell pings you hear.
I don't hear shit. I have the audio muted just so I
Okay.
don't hear you twice.
That is fair.
You mean hear yourself twice, so then you don't get depressed.
Yeah.
So I don't feel lonely.
My god, you're
Oh,
all so
yeah.
sad. What the fuck?
Bro, sadness is all we got. That's why we're here.
No, I'm good. I'm having fun killing shit.
I'm about to be on my 8th hour of grind, so yes. Yes, I am sad.
I'm slaughtering shit with icicles. I have nothing to complain about.
Oh.
That
Dude,
sounds.
I'm gonna be real. It doesn't even feel like I've grinded 8 hours.
It be like that sometimes.
Oh shit. I just got a silver oil drop. How much are you worth?
Well, no, like what I mean is, like I don't like, I don't know. Even I usually get bored with grinding after like a couple hours. But like with this, I don't even feel anything. Honestly, I don't even feel happy. I don't feel anything. I keep grinding.
That's
all
called
there
being
is.
jaded.
I just exist.
Jaded?
Yeah.
Nah, not really.
No, if I was jaded, I wouldn't want to grind. But
Yeah,
like,
like
I'm not.
if you're jaded, like you just get on, try to grind. My pets are dead. If you're
Good
jaded,
job.
you try to grind and then you just fucking
And then you
just
get
alt
off.
F4
Yeah.
like after a minute of loot scroll. I used to be like that. I feel better.
Yeah, I did that a couple times. Hey! We got a fucking earring. Sorry.
Congrats.
Ow.
See, I fucking told you this game might bitch.
Imagine
Alright,
getting an Elgar.
game. Fuck you.
Hey, I just got an L card. We take this.
Wait, for real?
Honestly, way more valuable than the fucking earring.
Yeah, I'm being we take this.
I mean, the earring is only there just to take you above 100 mil an hour. The Elgar is the real money, and then the Layton is just like a fucking.
And no, I didn't actually get an L card. I have a spare one from before.
Yeah,
I haven't
disgusting.
turned it into I haven't turned it into an L card yet. I'm hoping to get another L card though this fucking grind session, hopefully.
Yeah, same. I wanna leave this place so I can go history after I get my Elgars.
Oh, I just want to build up an army of L cards
Another 4 coming.
so then I can go to Centaurs and like sell all of
The
them.
gatekeepers.
Who the fuck am I gonna find gatekeepers to do on
I'll
NA?
get on NA. I'll get on NA.
He was
for
no
you,
leaf,
honey.
man.
Like I know none of my guildies are gonna fucking help me with this shit.
Evento
Nice.
desu ka? Majikore?
Alright, could you
Can-
please not?
Oi,
Can you
fucking
Control thyself.
Salty, can you say my name in Lithuanian again?
Oh my God.
Paprastai Django.
Very nice.
Okay.
Prostaka Django.
That sounded like Ghost Like a Django, bro. Hey, if she
Be like that
fine,
sometimes.
you know. take
What if
this.
he fine?
A hole's a hole.
Maybe if I have a blindfold on.
Hey bro, what's wrong with the homie blowing you? It's not gay if you.
Okay, child. Seize the sex dog.
Age of consent to 16 in my country for homosexual relationships.
Yeah, and I'm 8 years above that. So I can have all the gay intercourse that I want. You shouldn't even be talking about it to begin with.
True.
Why?
Minor.
Minor? I've only just met her.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. Cringe ass.
True.
Shit show. Don't hate me.
Fuck.
because I'm beautiful.
What am I doing next to my build here?
If you got rid of that yee ass haircut you got, maybe you'll get some bitches on your dick. Better
Dude,
yet.
poor Jimmy Neutron, dude. Poor Jimmy Neutron. That video fucking killed me, bro. He just walked up to Jimmy Neutron and was just like, the fucking yee ass haircut. I fucking died, bro. Oh.
Did you see the actors actually doing
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, I was the first one to post it off topic. That shit was so funny.
One Reitenu drop me and Leighton so necresu. Fuck you.
That is so cringe.
Ah, fuck. Oh,
Let's
he
go.
left. Damn.
Gesundheit.
Hmm?
Bless you. Dies of cringe.
Missed opportunity to go, sorry, I'm allergic to cringe.
Okay.
Oh god.
That's okay.
That-
You can just say
Yeah,
you're
if
allergic
he
to
was
Salty.
allergic to cringe, he would have died out of constant sneezing by now.
Exactly. God
Yeah.
damn. Zalti has caused me to build a tolerance.
Yup, see? I'm useful for
Salty
something.
and Chango, come on. Not Pog.
You already came after I had built a little bit of tolerance.
Django came to a dude? Yikes.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. You need to.
I hope your head. I hope
Fucking
your
hope.
head fucking splits in half, Salty.
Bro.
That's what
imagine
he's
wishing-
dreaming of. God, y'all terrible at insults.
Yeah, for real. For real.
I'm focusing on the grind, man. Fuck off.
Man, I'm trying to get this L card too,
Man
bro.
dedicating all 2 of his brain cells to it.
Yes, I have. And actually, I only have 1 brain cell left. The other one died like an hour ago.
I'm pretty sure you. Oh, for fuck's sake. All of them
Are you
died when
swearing?
you decided to do more than how many ever hours of grinding you've done already?
Did you just swear?
What?
Why are you
Sweat?
swearing?
Swear?
There's no sweating in this Discord. This is a Christian Discord.
Yeah, this is a
Swear?
fucking Christian Discord, you actual
Minecraft
cunt.
Christian Discord.
No, there's no
Swear?
Minecraft in this bitch.
What do you mean? Ask Salty, he been gaming with Minecraft.
I've been stopped gaming. That's why I'm in Kratuge.
Cause you're gay. Oh, ho, ho.
Says the one in Kratuga for longer than me.
No, I'm Kratuga Chad. You know? So I've been here-
Krachuda? Krachada?
Gorgeous,
God, I
God,
need some
we're
fucking
good.
sleep.
Listening to you guys like reach to insult each other is the best thing.
This is how it always is.
It's like I'm trying to be clever, but I got nothing. But I'm gonna go with it anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Fuck!
That's what watching
I
YouTube is
appreciate the
like.
optimism.
Exactly.
Fuck, I don't know what you call this in English even.
Google
Like-
it up.
Oh fuck your proximity shield.
Oh, the wife is going to
Just
bed.
breach charge it.
That's a
Can
bit
we
silly.
get bloody alert?
Holy shit, that was close.
Did he almost die?
Don't die.
That's
Oh,
the
what do we got
closest I've
here?
ever gotten to dying.
Imagine being bad.
Fucking delayed CC.
Sacrifice map.
Well, no, I ran out of pots, and I went into the pack half health
Bruh,
with
what
no debuff.
You okay?
So apparently it's called a curd snack.
Oh, the cheese stick.
Fuck
A
no.
curd snack? A cheese curd snack.
No, it's not cheese curd. I don't know if this is actually called a cheese curd. I don't know.
Link it to me. My grind's almost done, or like this hour's almost up, so I can look.
Simpori Jungle. Actually, I'll just put it in off topic. Actually, VC overflow.
Die pack so I can look at this.
Where's that atoll map? Should I put it back? No, that's T5. Where's the T9 atoll? T8.
Imagine doing
There
T5
it is.
A
maps.
curd stack? A curd
Stack, yeah. I'm the
Sorry,
one half brain
sorry,
dead
my-
and you can't read
What do
for
you
shit.
mean? I'm more than half brain dead. Do you know how long I've been fucking grinding?
Bro, you've taken energy drink. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, you know that only lasts like an hour and then you're way deader than you were before when you drank it.
Holy fucking shit. What the fuck is wrong with your body that a single can of fucking whatever energy shit drink you got lasts you an hour? What the
Energy
fuck?
shit drink.
I would say yes, love. Not too sure.
Energy shitting
maybe
at the
progress.
speed
She's
of
probably
sound.
downstairs. Maybe.
Would we turn you into doubt? Okay, good enough.
Okay, I'm on my 8th hour, boys. We've made it.
Sacrifice a map.
Can I get a
Second
fucking
map.
Alcor in 11 minutes, please? And I wanna go to sleep. So I'll go till I get this fucking Alcor.
No, you're not.
See you tomorrow at this time.
Oh, that's a lot of fire. No, thank you.
It's 12:45. I'm already this sleepy. Damn.
Maybe go rest up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Something
finish
has-
this low scroll.
Okay.
Tomorrow, yeah. Okay, so the plan is simple. I'm gonna get this L car. Well, this double L car. And then I'm going to go to... Where do I wanna go even? Actually, fuck, I'll need to get my alt back to fucking Heidel so I can train horses AFK.
Good night, love.
Imagine having loves.
I know,
Imagine
right?
being married at 24.
Fuck that. It's a lot of effort.
Sounds
talking
like
to
someone
people.
is salty.
I was almost married at 24. I got out of that shit.
How? Wait, what
Oh,
happened?
Was
Tell
she
the
not
story.
good or what?
You need how?
I mean, there's actually a whole lot of story there, but I ended up breaking up with her. But she was bad shit. I was young and stupid. She did
That's how it
kidnap me
goes.
once.
Wait, she
Um,
what?
she
Nice.
kidnapped me.
Well then.
American.
What the fuck?
Like, not as in like bound and gagged me and took me another place, but in a like literal sense of I was taken somewhere against my will while we were having an argument, and she was driving about 70 on a highway, and I was like, we need to go home.
Having an argument with a woman driving, not the best idea.
Yeah,
I didn't pick the argument. It wasn't my intention.
Yeah,
It just wasn't going anywhere.
women,
I
am
feel
I
like that
right?
sometimes. Women moment. Django, I'm gonna send you a gif.
Okay.
Love, what is she doing? I can't really read right now.
Brie Larson?
Well, it is Brave, not
We
Larson.
got here sacrifice and net map. Okay, yeah.
Oh, she's doing PC maintenance. Okay.
I bet.
I think that's. Oh,
Django,
sweet.
check the gif I sent you.
What the hell? Why is
Sorry,
this?
I was stuffing my face. Sorry.
Oh my fucking god, you fucking American pig.
How dare
Wow.
you fucking eat?
I haven't. Okay, I haven't eaten anything in 12 hours, buddy.
Cool, we don't care. Grind or watch gifs. Discord is all that
I
matters.
see it. I just laughed at
Memes,
it. Fuck.
memes are sustenance, not food.
God damn it, my food's cold. I'm depressed.
Nice.
Motherfucker.
Fucking monkey.
No, let me into this room. Okay, there we go.
Can
Good
I get
enough.
the cheer noise? Can I drop a Spectre's energy? Maybe an L car, the
Oh,
pot.
I gotta
piece, the
leave.
compass piece?
Nice.
Get the lung Gwen.
Eventually TM.
I'm gonna definitely be back.
What do we got here? Oh,
Fucking
oh shit.
bush with collision, like what the hell?
What?
There's a little bush over there that you
Oh.
can't pass through.
That is fucking annoying. I hate that.
Don't care about you.
Why is my sock breaking?
Your sock?
Yes, my.
Generally,
single-
they tear,
Thank you,
not
love.
break.
Dear Brer, who the fuck
Oh,
cares?
I'm not here for anything particular anymore. I'm just here to
Enough
burn my Agros fever. Okay. Oops. Yeah.
The flamey points I give more trashy wowies.
Could you fucking no? Thank you very much. God, cringe ass.
Okay, so perfect blow kinda regens some stamina. Haha.
Thank you, wife. Good night. I love you.
I love you too.
Go
We
fuck
all love you.
yourself. Thank you.
Fuck, I hit my head to the back of my chair. Fuck.
Good. I hope you suffer.
How?
You know, I'm short, and well, not I'm short, but I'm like sliding in my chair, and like I banged my head.
I'm a small child and I hurt myself. That's all I
That's
heard.
pretty much it. Instant
the fuck
karma's
up.
ulti, she says. Yep, that's about it. Sounds right.
Okay, dude. Actually, toxic.
Actually, toxic.
When you say it like
Cringe,
that,
bruh.
like don't say it like that. Come on, man. El bra momento número 4. 5 minutes for an L car. Let's go.
What is an L-car?
It
It is
is
a
a
crystal.
crystal that you mix with a BMC precision to make a crystal of Elcar.
Okay, it's the DMC precision upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Bis. The actual bis.
Saying it like that sounds so weird.
Just sounds
It's
like you're fucking up saying Bisquick.
Or, you know, like the bee meme, but you're saying piss. Just
No.
me? Like that?
Just you.
Oh?
You
No.
have the option to not say that
Not
too.
ours now.
So I don't know, tower,
Just-
so it's the non-alert one.
Oh god damn it.
Lost your...
Yeah, you're going too
Why
far.
is the density on this map so shit? I hate this map so much. I need other T10s.
Imagine doing T10 maps.
That's all I got, man. Shut up. I'm lazy.
All I know is my friend does T2s.
I'm ready to do T16s. I'm just completing my Atlas.
He has
I
no
have-
idea what that means. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't play Path of Exile.
So there's a T1 through T16 maps.
They're like the
Eh.
hardest shit.
Obviously, the higher up you go, the more difficult everything is, and the more rewards and blah blah blah. But there's a system to pushing into the higher tier maps.
I bet.
And you also get completion credit for doing maps. So you want to try and get your completion bonus because it makes it easier to bump up to higher tiers faster.
And I'm over clearing.
Another one?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's definitely the.
yeah. So we just keep killing. Alright, got it.
I think so, but I'm not sure how it works because it's explain alert. You dropped one.
Oh, nice.
Wait. Don't tell me that it won't spawn now because of the previous message.
Probably not. Let's wait and see.
Oh, bruh. That's retarded. If that's how this shit works.
Or wait, did that one cuck us already before? Or not really?
No, that pack is not one of the cucked ones.
Annoying. Well, let's keep going and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we are having a bugged server again.
Yep. I mean, we'll see. One alert is not enough to say. Wait, wasn't last time Medaya 3 the same?
That
one?
was Valencia 3.
Or was Valencia?
Yeah. Imagine iframes working.
Shut up.
No you.
I find it a coincidence that only suck players complain about iframes not working.
No.
Suck players,
Lolzy
bitch
and
boys
Nezer
confirmed.
complained as well today.
Shh.
I was fighting Nezer today, it was so fucking annoying. Because every
Yeah,
time
I
I
was
did
there.
the twisted flow into Skyrammer, he was there every single fucking time, just fucking grab me out of it. Like, it was actually a bit sad.
What the hell did it even... Sure, of course. Knock me down from the other end of the fucking spot.
Is Karanda in 6 minutes? If anyone's on you able to check.
Give me a second, I'll tab over.
BDO boss timer. Okay, you don't need to tab over.
Okay.
20 minutes. Ah, kurwa.
21 minutes.
Do I wanna? Do I? Not sure if I even wanna stay till then.
Alerts, please.
So far we got one from the cucked pack. One that didn't spawn here for whatever reason, so...
Alright, so 100 less trash this hour.
Sounds like you're just bad.
Alright, now I'll eat this later today. Damn, I didn't even fucking get 10k trash in 2 hours. Sad. Honestly tempted to just buy my last L car. Actually no, I won't do that.
Save your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Good boy. Such good decisions you are making today. See?
To finish my yogurt.
Was a bit far.
Okay, what else do I need for an L car?
Sorry about that. Sister knocked.
Yeah, it's fine.
How far?
Where?
Over here.
Oh yeah, here. Oh, because I didn't get a message.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it took a while. I only noticed because of the drop.
Bruh, can you not get into fucking trees? Jesus.
Ah, we both got a leaf? Nice.
Mobs don't drop leaves. If not for Faro, you're not gonna get 100 leaves here in forever.
It's, I mean... This is my second leaf this hour.
Be right back.
And the first one was from mobs. So yeah, it is rare, like...
Very rare.
Yeah, kinda like belts, to be honest. It's every 18k trash. What the fuck? Oh god.
Welcome back.
Fuck's sake.
Why does melting crystals take 3 years?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Pretty much.
How dare you want instantaneous gameplay and a game design to waste your time?
I
Yeah,
told this is
exactly.
happening.
It's
I'ma
the
go
exact
brush my
same
teeth.
thing with Garmoth's heart. Like, why must I fucking invert it when it makes no sense? Like, there's literally no reason other than being fucking complicated and to add the stupid quests that you have to do that. It's like, alright. Honestly, it's kind of the same for making us fight the boss from the relic shards and shit at this point. Because they are
Oh, yeah.
so fucking weak. What, sorry?
At least I hope they put the scroll rework on the awakened ones that you can combine 10 into one.
Yeah.
Labs.
I back.
Does that just give everyone the same shit?
It gives you the loot equates to 9 scrolls, but you can combine 10 and you can summon them anywhere in the world,
Oh, nice. That's pretty
which
nice.
would save shit tons of time.
In that scenario, yeah.
'Cause when I do those scrolls, it usually takes like 6 hours.
I heard an alert message sound, but I didn't get the message.
Nah, no alert.
Oh, interesting. Guess I'm going just fucking crazy then. I saw you
Probably.
dashing into the distance.
You are crazy. What are
Wishful thinking.
I suppose.
All right, time to start my 8th hour.
Oh my fucking god, get some help.
Hey, at least I ate. That's something, right?
You know, that's fair. You ate. Good job, man. On like basic bodily functions.
Hey, it only took me 12
I
hours.
mean, oh man, it's America's principles of participation trophies and shit.
God
Yikes.
damn. Okay.
Okay, he roasted you pretty good on that one. Gotta admit.
It was so
That's-
called
No,
for,
I'm
though.
I'm just taking off of Direct's comment regarding rewarding for basic bodily functions. Pretty
Yeah.
much how the system is right now. Rewarding
pretty
people
much.
for existing.
No child left behind, man.
Yeah, that was
No,
so
no, no.
stupid. That
They're,
was so stupid.
they're trying to give people shit for doing nothing. Keyword
Yeah.
there.
How much are you worth? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. 10 chaos. No, more than that. Fuck yeah.
We're gonna go an hour without alerts. The way it's going.
I mean, technically speaking, yeah.
I mean, technically we dropped 2. Realistically, none of them actually spawned.
Yeah, which is fucking stupid. They should fix that bullshit. Like, it's so annoying.
I don't think they care enough to do that.
Imagine
I-
them fixing anything in this game.
True.
I was CC'd for the entire clearance of that group.
Hey, but if it's related to a class like Suck Whiz, they'll fix it. You know.
Yeah.
They'll fix it to buff them though, only to buff them.
Yeah. Hey, but if it's one of those classes that people actually care about, like like the Ooks, nah, fuck those guys. Please try again for the rest of your life until the game ends, buddy.
That's an engine issue. I don't even think they know how to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Same as how they don't know how to fix Warrior's lingering crit. They don't even know what causes it.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me.
Well, yeah, I mean, you'd think if you could do Roaring Tiger, Wave Orb perfectly fine on Awaken, you could at least do it perfectly fine on Suck. Like, come on.
They
now.
are different skill though.
Well, but it's the same fucking like animation basically.
Yeah, but you don't know the inner workings of it. That's what I'm trying to get to.
The way they probably code, like, organize the skills to, like, differentiate it in the code base too, like, tying an animation means nothing if the coding on the back end of the skill is different. Because animations, you can just hook up to the numbers. You can play any animation you want for any skill, it doesn't matter. That's not going to affect the actual skill except for, like, the FPS tie-in, but that's due to the engine itself. So if they coded the skill all fucked up, the animations are relevant to that. And they do separate out the skills. They have to for the difference between Suck and Not and everything else.
Damn, we got real theoretical there when I was just trying to bitch about the please try again bug.
I mean, I did go to school for software engineering to not use it, so you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for bestowing your knowledge upon me.
I'm here to help crush all your shitty jokes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I expect better from you. I know you can do it.
I like this man. We should keep it.
Bro, I am 8 hours into my grind. You can't expect my brain to like even be remotely functioning.
All I hear are excuses. Be better, man.
True.
Exactly.
I am being better. Before I was grinding like not
Now on
even
the
2 hours.
grind on your jokes. I don't give a shit about your grind. You should life skill.
Now my spirit is shattered.
Lazy man your way to victory. Shit, just do what I did, AFK for 2 years and come back and get like 20, 30 AP.
Oh.
Because they just give you shit for free.
Honestly, yeah, just barter. Nice
I
ender.
would rather kill myself.
Yikes.
I wasn't even going to barter, I was going to do cooking and stuff, but it's so much more involved than everything else. I was just like, I missed the old AFKing shit.
Yeah, cooking takes brain power, bro.
The fuck
Yeah.
you mean?
Cooking takes shit.
It doesn't
Look,
take brain power, but it takes more involvement.
Yeah, you need time
compared
to grind.
Compared to grinding, cooking takes brain power.
Yeah,
true.
I will say
yeah,
that's fair too.
it takes so much brain power to input 10,000 vinegar all the way up to 400 CP, so you can just turn in guru boxes without even needing
Nobody's
to cook
talking
them.
about Imperial cooking. That's not what makes the money.
Yeah,
Imperial
we're talking
cooking is
like you have to do
pennies.
Balanos box, or not Balanos, but like Valencia or Balanos.
Oh no,
meals.
sort of Valencia, yeah.
I like looked into it because I'm not opposed to cooking and stuff, and I have a character
Same.
that's like pretty close to set up for it. But the biggest, oh no, wait, hold on. What is this dude? This dude's here.
It's a lot of farming and a lot of gathering.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make good margins, that is.
Right. We have one Elcar.
You got an Elcar?
No, like I just
No.
loaded mine in that I got from
Okay, good, because I was about to fucking call you RNG carried piece of shit.
You wouldn't be wrong. I got 2 TED accessories in one day.
Well, I blessed you for that. You deserved it.
Yay, I deserve some. Okay, that's C1, that's much, that's also much. See you later.
Honestly, too, part of the reason I want to barter is because right before I quit the game, I like finished making my Farius sailboat, and I was like so happy about that. It was like, when I come back to the game, I'm gonna go fuck around with like sailing and shit because I've never done any of that. And then they introduced bartering.
Well, Sea Monster is dead now. So.
Yeah, sea
You
monster
don't
hunting
see-
was
you
dead,
don't
which
see
was part of the
monster
reason I
hunting with
was.
the sailboats.
Actually, sea monster hunting is still okay money if you do it with loot
Well,
drops in the
okay,
area.
compared to how broken it was before.
Yeah,
so
compared to
hunting
before,
is
sure. I'm just saying that you can actually make money with it too if you don't
Yeah.
feel like doing it. I just find it extremely boring. That's why my second character is just sitting at Hakoven.
Yeah, no, I wanted to do it because it was more of a guild activity because you could bring like friends along and go sea monster hunting. So that was part of the reason I wanted to do it. So now I don't give a shit about that. And since bartering can be done solo, and I can do that while I'm like at work, and it also doesn't have choke points aside from parlay. Like I could probably
I
spend
mean,
enough.
it does have your choke points of daily refreshes. You have to choke
Well, yeah,
actually.
but that is over the course of enough time that I will not be
Yeah.
hindered by it while I'm at work because I have like 3 or 4 hours I can fuck around with it. Versus like if I was trying to actively do it while I was at home, yeah, I would hit that immediately because I'd be more active about it. But because work, I only can, because of the remoting, I can only do mouse movement and
Yeah.
everything because of the fucking stutter input from key
Yep,
presses. So, and then cooking has the choke point of needing to gather meat and everything like that if you want to do Guru Imperial turn-ins. And which is not that big of a deal, but it's not going to be a consistent thing for me, so I'm just going to work up to that and like supplement my bartering with that eventually.
I was gonna
And
say
processing.
something, but I forgot.
Processing is the same as well. Like you have to have fucking hundreds of thousands of materials to like sit there and do it for a long while because you can do mass processing now. So they've made most of the life scaling activities more active than passive.
Yep.
And fucking AFK fishing isn't even worth doing anymore.
Well,
Like, I
AFK fishing was never really worth doing.
It was competitive when you were comparing it to certain things. If you didn't have certain setups, like AFK fishing used to be more competitive because they've nerfed it a couple of times too. But it used to be more competitive with like processing and stuff because unless you had a certain weight,
AFK fishing used to be really good because relics actually were worth something back in the day.
They are still worth something right now.
yeah,
Well,
they're still worth the
well-
same amount. It's just that players make more
Well,
money doing other things now.
Well, no. What I mean is, people like you would have tons of active players buying relics.
They still do.
Well, but not as many.
I have zero problem selling relics though,
Word again, and I think
Alright, whatever.
and they're actually more expensive than they
I
used to
think
be.
we'll
too.
need to swap next tower, Raven. By the
Yeah,
looks
that's
of
fine.
it.
What I was gonna say is I fucking remembered.
'Cause I'm starting to think we're on a buggy channel.
Could be the case.
That could be cucked again, that pack? Because some of the mobs don't spawn, but fuck.
It's like we
What are
can't
the chances?
Yeah. Well, we'll just swap. It's fine.
what I was gonna say.
What would you gonna say?
Fuck, I've tried a couple times now, but it's like. Fuck. Oh yeah, sea monster hunting. Dude, back in the day, even back in the day when pins were like, a pin is impossible.
Yeah.
You would have people sea monster hunting, and every week they could get a new pin. Because of how cheap mats were, they could just straight up, every week they'd get enough to tap a pin.
Well, it was also buggy. There was a couple of things with it that like people were abusing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they fixed that, and then they nerfed it, and then everything else because it was progressing people too quickly for their taste. Obviously.
Well, no, it was
No,
still.
it was RMT issue. It wasn't about progression at all. They didn't care for it. It stayed for like a year almost.
Yeah,
And then when
Yeah.
RMT would became prominent in RMT and started tapping into their bottom
became
line.
RMT because people would join guilds back when you could just join a guild. You wouldn't be you wouldn't have like a 2-week waiting time. So people would buy 10 bill payouts and shit.
Oh, that's right. That's what the problem
Yeah.
became. Like I remember there was something janky about it. I wasn't directly involved with it. I only heard about third party just because I've never been super big in the PvP scene. Okay, guys, I already sold that shit. Stop spamming me.
Yeah. But
Fucking scout.
But yeah, I met quite a few players back in the day, and they were like when I was still nooblit, or not nooblit, but like mega gearlit. Like I didn't have very many pieces of boss gear, and I would like fucking talk to them, and they'd have full pen boss gear, and they would just be like, "Yep, sea monster hunting."
Yeah, that's what I remember hearing a lot. Is like go see monster hunting, but I just never wanted to make the effort to do it. And I mostly played solo in BDO. so I never like had the group to go do it. If I'd gotten
No, no, no,
involved,
no, no, no. Semantic hunting was not a group activity. It was a solo activity.
I was under the impression it was a group activity because
No,
you need
it
someone
wa-
to man
it-
cannons.
See, the devs intended it to be group activity, but they made it so you could just ram
Yeah, you would just
monsters
ram, yeah.
indefinitely.
And cannons did jack shit compared to the ramming. So
You just continuously ram a monster until it died. At one point, you could just click on the mob and then put something on Q and then go AFK and it would kill
yeah,
it.
and then they changed that, but it's still you could still ram. And then they finally made the change where you couldn't ram anymore. Or
You
it was
can ram, but you damage your
well, it
fellow.
was ineffective. Yeah, they made it ineffective. Sorry.
I think it's just that you damage your ship now. You have to have the ship
Mhm.
repair parts.
Well, you can't kill anything with ramming because it damages you way too much.
And with Carax and Gallius and shit, you just do one salvo and everything's dead, pretty much. Unless you
Yeah,
do
when I
crocodiles, maybe.
Get done with my fucking PoE addiction here. I'm probably going to end up. Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, since you were gone, did you hear about the mapping?
We actually talked about that today.
Fucking change.
What do? Did you
You know
talk
what?
about
Yeah,
it?
sure. I don't give a shit.
Raven.
I was explaining what it was to Zolty.
Oh, oh. Wait, you didn't know Zolty?
He was confused.
Yeah.
Oh. So have you heard of mapping direct or no?
What do you mean mapping? Like,
The mapping exploiters. Have you heard of that or no?
Of
I
water
have
maps.
seen you guys mention it in the chat, but I know nothing about it.
All right. So I'll explain it to you. So, a while back,
There was an event.
there was this. Yes, there's this event for returning adventurers.
And you.
And new adventurers, and there was these scrolls. So basically, you would get these scrolls, and it would spawn a giant like treasure chest, like massive fucking treasure chest.
Okay.
And you would have your guild. It was meant to be a guild activity. So you would break it, and everyone would get loot. It wasn't just for one person. Everybody could get loot, and it would range from stacks, crons, and all types of shit, boss gear. So basically, what happened was all the big guilds, they got together real secretive like, and they just kept making. Well, there was also a free account going on event,
Oh,
right?
Which you didn't
fucking
even need.
course.
Which you
What?
didn't- because you got the last scroll at level 50. So you could
Yeah, yeah.
literally just level up at 50 in 5 minutes, get all the 5 pieces of the scroll, join the guilds, put the scrolls in the guild inventory, and then
And kick
leave the
the
guilds.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had like hundreds of accounts ready for this, like building up for this. Like all the big guilds like Black Rose, Snake,
Yeah.
apparently,
It's 39 seconds. You wanna swap?
Barcode,
we'll have to
etc.
swap. Let's see.
And they got billions of shit. And basically, what ended up happening is we didn't think they were gonna get punished.
What I for?
Um,
I don't know, Medea 1, maybe?
but
What I want. Alright.
they did, and what? Okay, so how it worked was you went negatives in silver for anything
No.
you got. Yes, it was. If you got a 50 stack, you went like half a bill in debt, and the more you had, the fucking more you were in
That's
fucking negative.
not how it works. They
Yes, it fucking is.
evaluated what you acquired and then took what's from
That's
from
what-
your account.
That's what I'm saying.
However, you would only actually go negative if you had spent it.
Because they
No.
couldn't take it from your account.
I mean, they can do anything they
No.
want.
Well, I mean
no,
in the sense
no,
that like,
you're wrong there, Raven. There's people like I knew players who did the exploit. They didn't spend any of what they got, and when they logged in the next day, they were billions in fucking debt. What are you talking about? If you got like
Oh, the
stacks,
spending thing was from the node war, not exploit.
That
pack,
as well.
whatever. Yeah. From those, when the chests were put in, they removed silver directly from people, evaluated based on what they
Yeah.
obtained.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised they
But they
did
let
that
them
because
keep the items, which was the retarded thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, they let them keep the stacks, which was so dumb because the players.
They let
just
them
didn't-
keep everything, not the stacks.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but the stacks were like the most important thing to let them get out of debt, though.
The worst thing about it was that we in EUNA got a punishment, which was just, fuck's sake, just getting the silver removed. In Korea, they got the silver ×3 removed.
oh rip.
Yeah.
Makes
And
more
also,
sense,
yeah,
obviously.
makes way more sense because it's supposed to be a punishment. Also, their names were all publicly posted on their forums and shit.
Well, most of the
problem
people
is-
on NA and EU were publicly shamed by it, by like everyone. I mean,
No, it's because PA is not allowed to do that, or Kakao because
no,
of
I'm saying the
GDPR laws.
community was like publicly shamed.
Yeah.
I don't think they should have been shamed. I'm gonna be honest. That's fucking PA being stupid. I don't
Yep.
think they should have been punished at all for
No,
that.
they should have been punished because it's against TOS. Shaming is a different question, but it's they
How
did
is it against TOS?
It is.
because you're
They-
exploiting.
Yeah, exploiting
Yeah.
the.
It's not an exploit. They gave
It
away
is.
No,
free
no,
accounts.
no. Yeah, they're using the accounts for their own.
That doesn't
game.
matter. They're not. It's not meant to be used like that. It's all according
Yeah.
to the developer.
It says
If they
new
say- I mean,
and
that's
returning
fair, but-
players. They are neither new or returning. So the event is not for them, thus it's an exploit.
You know what? Fair. Still,
Also,
they
you are
should have seen
making
that
it
shit was
sound
coming too.
Oh, no, they
I
should.
mean,
The
yeah,
thing
they
is,
should have.
yeah.
That's completely.
because it
valid,
happened on Korea even when people don't really exploit as much, and even there it happened.
Like,
Yeah, well, the
that
Koreans
was-
saw the potential and they were like, "Hold up!" Like actual bro moment.
like most other games probably wouldn't have fucking done anything because that's really on PA. Like, I understand a player shouldn't have done that, but that's not the same as an exploit where it's like,
Well, see, the thing is, I think the punishment was deserved because they like if you would have seen the economy, these motherfuckers, they destroyed the markets were broken for so fucking long.
and to be fair, that's probably part of the reason they ended up doing it. They probably wouldn't have given a shit if it hadn't been so extreme. Because PA normally just doesn't care that much.
Maybe PA has nothing to do. It's all Kakao here.
Yeah. In our end, it's all Kakao. But yeah.
That's still crazy to consider. Like, I understand why they did it, and you're totally right in the sense that, like, obviously it was meant for returning players and new
Fuck, I
players
forgot
and
to
not to
pop
be
Blitz
abused
Call.
by those fucking high-end guilds. And I have no problem seeing those guys get fucked because
Yeah.
of just the rampant RMT and a lot of other shit that happens in those guilds anyways, so whatever.
Honestly, it's a good thing because it shows who the trash players are.
Did I? No, I didn't. Do I have another ritual? No, I had no more. What do we got here?
Alright, so I failed.
Scarab, Chromes.
You failed what?
Oh, I should sell my tributes.
Oh wait, never mind. You're still dead.
Here, and I actually thought you guys were talking about some kind of mapping exploit for like, because I know someone was talking about doing that for getting into Histria and shit.
Yeah, that's still a thing.
Yeah, I thought that's what you guys were actually talking about when you first mentioned that, though.
Yeah, that's way less impactful rather than
Yeah, it's just a time save. I have no fucking flasks. Did I get any map drops? I think I'm back down to yellows. Nope, no map drops. Fuck me. Did they nerf Sedimas? No. Why is it listed at one? That's not what that's worth.
Damn it, dude. You ever just run into a player with a similar name as a friend, like an old friend you knew? And so you ask them, and they're like, nope, and you just feel kind of dumb.
No, but I don't talk to people.
Very social, my friend. Very social.
This is a solo game. I don't know what you're talking about. Brand
Alright.
damage.
Fuck, I'm actually starting to feel kind of tired. I want to hit 12 hours though.
Speaking of tired, I am going to log off for today.
All right, good night. Zoltan.
All right, later,
See
man.
you, Zalty.
And it's not sadly you got 2 TED accessories. Be happy, sleep good.
I bet. Good luck.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to go for 12 fucking hours because Trav was like, "You're not gonna do it." Now I want to fucking prove him wrong.
Could you not be stupid, please? Just because someone else challenged you to doesn't mean you
Especially
should.
Trav.
Yeah.
When you're done with the 12 hours, will you also like eat a spoonful of cinnamon?
Yes.
Cool. I want to see you film it, and then you can make it the BDO grinded cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, you grind for 12 hours straight and then you eat a spoonful of cinnamon.
Oh my god. And see if you live.
No, you'll live. You won't want to, but you will.
Except the idiots who can't even breathe. Like the mouth breathers.
Manually breathing now.
Hi, fuck you.
Alright, let's see. How much fucking money do I have? 313 chaos. Is that enough to convert? How much is that tremor rod?
Fuck, sorry, I like died there. Honestly, Trav's really been fucking egging me on recently. These past couple days, it's kind of pissed me off.
You mean
Trav,
like...
he's been egging me on and it's kind of pissing me off, like this
How
past
so?
couple days. Well, okay, so like I've been like enhancing for my gear, and I've been like trying my best to like stay positive, but then he sends me these memes of like an off topic of like it's never gonna go and shit like that.
And why exactly do you care?
Exactly.
Yeah, like... He's probably just doing it to fuck with you, and you're letting him fuck with you. So your options
I mean,
are...
Well, see, the thing is, the reason why it bothers me is because he's fucking trash.
Well, who cares? Then why are you listening to him? If he's trash, his opinion doesn't mean anything.
Sorry, Val, did you say something?
No.
Okay.
Like that's just how it works in general. If you don't think someone is worth listening to, why would you listen to them?
Trash is probably a harsh word. I'm just kind of well.
I have no idea about this person. I'm just saying you just called them trash, and I was using the same language. But
Don't take criticism from someone who you wouldn't go to advice for.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally like. For example, if someone was to say that to me, I'd probably go with it because I don't like tapping. I hate RNG. I don't care if it's inefficient. I have croned all of my shit past try. I know it's completely inefficient. I don't care. I won't play the game if I have to fucking deal with RNG. So it's kind of one of those things where you make your own choice about how to deal with stuff. But if you want to tap it. You're going to fuck up. It's going to happen. You got to just be in the mindset to understand that it goes when it goes. And if someone else is giving you shit about it, if they're not someone who you care about their opinion, don't listen to them.
Exactly.
Well, no. See, the thing is, it's just it's fucking frustrating because it's like, well, like for example, like I told you guys, I went for fucking Pen Dandy like 2 days ago and failed, and he fucking like memed about me not having a dandy when I took a screenshot of my trash, and oh fuck, dude, it's fucking annoying is all. And
You have two ways to approach it. You can either be
Give a
annoyed
fuck
by
about
it,
or you
and
can
it
not
sucks.
Fuck about it.
or you can lean into it and just go along with the joke. Because
no, that's what I do, but like on the inside, bro.
Well, obviously
No.
you don't.
Exactly.
obviously, well, it's different to like want to do one thing and feel another way. It's just kind of a discipline thing, though. It's you got to remind yourself this doesn't matter, and like this is something everyone struggles with. Like I know it's something dumb over a fucking video game, but this is just a good skill for life in general, man. Just like being able to recognize this is a moment where what's going on doesn't fucking matter. And being able to kind of pull back and have that perspective, it helps to just deal with that, take away that sting, either to be able to laugh about the situation.
Well, true, but the thing is, it's like the fucking thing is the problem I'm having is differentiating whether or not like it's hard to tell if he's like joking
Banter
and trying to
or
pull my
serious?
leg or if it's the type of banter where it's just trying to be like
An
you know,
asshole.
a dick. Yeah.
Are you friends with him? Like seriously, like do you hang out, shoot the shit? Are you friends, or is it more just like casual acquaintances?
It's Discord acquaintances.
Yeah, like that's. So here's the thing. Most people on Discord and in video games have the social capability of a fucking turnip. So
Well,
I was gonna say
I would
cynic,
just
but that works too.
don't read how. What I'm gonna say is give people the benefit of
Read
the
into
doubt.
it.
Exactly.
Don't read into it. If he is trying to be an asshole, that's him being an asshole, and that's his problem. Take it as a joke, and just roll with it. Because assuming everyone is an asshole is just gonna make life that much more shitty.
true.
And whether he is or not is not your problem. You can just roll with it as a joke. Always take it as a joke. Don't read maliciousness. Also, just keep in mind, text is rough.
Yeah.
True. Well, yeah, but I want everything to be like good in the community, because like you know.
Yeah.
This.
Then change. The best thing you can do without trying to confront this individual is basically to just change your attitude about it. Just always read it as like, haha, it's a joke. Because the moment you start trying to read otherwise is when you're going to start doubting and maybe get paranoia. And it might be well-founded, it might not be, but let's be real. BDO is full of a bunch of fucking shitheads who PvP and meme all the time. That's the fucking community here. It's awesome when you're in the thick of it, but...
Can I pause you
Nice
for a
Ember.
second?
Sorry.
What's your going rate? Because man, I really feel like I'm being like you're docking me right now, charging.
No, you're good, man. Are you kidding me? Hi, I'm an RP here. Most of the people I fucking talk with have the social anxiety of a fucking chihuahua, so like, I do this shit all the time because
That's a good comparison, I must say.
Well, no, I just feel like 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 therapy, bro. That's why I asked what your rates were.
Nah. I mean, I'm going to be a teacher, so this is gonna be shit I'm used to doing, but...
Well, yeah, but the bad thing about being a teacher is you can't say like you have to be like professional. You
My
can't just
ass.
Do you want?
No.
I can give you my clean professional talk if you like. Trust me, there's a difference between me shit talking.
No. What I was saying was like with me, you can like shoot the shit. Like we can talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
it casually,
of
but like
course.
with a student, you know, you have to be like more.
Oh, I'm well aware. Man, I worked fucking
No,
service industry for 10 years. There's a difference between my front-facing customer voice that's very pleasant, polite, and has all the correct intonations, and I don't swear, and I'm just a clean-cut white gentleman, versus fuck you, motherfucker. I don't give a shit about your fucking feelings. Stop being a jackass, kind of a fucking thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's all I was saying is there's a difference.
Yeah, no, I got you. I know the difference. You're a good man. I just want to give you like legit advice because this is just like a legit adult thing, basically. Because what this situation in and of itself doesn't actually matter. Because this is more of an opportunity for you to just kind of recognize, man, some people are gonna be fucking shitty, or maybe they won't be, and you're just reading it wrong. That happens, especially with Discord, especially with text, and it can build a lot of social anxiety and bullshit to always read negativity where it may not be present. And even if it is, as long as it's something that you can brush off, it doesn't directly affect you. Because at the end of the day, him memeing about you failing RNG is just memeing about you failing RNG. Whether he's doing it to be shitty or not, it's RNG. It fucked up. Yeah. It's gonna fail. You just more of it. It should be your approach towards that situation. Whether
I'm telling Django that he's overthinking stuff so many times.
Yeah, I'm gonna promise you. It's very easy to overthink things, but I'll put it to you this way: no one thinks about you as much as you do. No one. No one gives a shit about you, man. Like
Exactly.
That's just
the universe doesn't
like,
give a fuck.
Yeah, true.
It's in the best of ways. It just means no one really gives a shit aside from a brief moment where they can make a laugh. And that's just take it that way. Don't think too much into it. If it becomes a problem and it's more than just a meme, maybe you have a point and maybe it's worth bringing up and saying something. But right now, if it's just an occasional meme when you fuck up an enhancement, who fucking cares? I mean, you'd probably get memed the same way by your guildmates and everyone else if you had someone who was like used to taking the piss out of you. So it's just kind of how it is.
It's like every time I bring my gear up, Silent goes, smells like broken here, kind of thing. It's like, like bro,
and it's
get the fuck
friendly,
out.
and it's just all fucking shit talking, but it's the friendly shit talking that happens, especially in this community, especially because BDO kind of cultivates that competitive.
It's like CS:GO
edge.
and Rust. Yeah.
It's that fucking. It's that fucking meme thing that got posted the other day where someone was like, if I needed someone there, would you be for me? And immediately they were like, no.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope you would reach out to me so I can intentionally ignore you and know I didn't do anything to help. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's this community.
That's just men in general, though.
Yeah. But it's that kind of fucking social atmosphere for everything for the most part. There's not going to be a whole lot of cheering for you unless it's something really big.
Yeah. Oh, so now I'm kind of interested. Like, what are you teaching?
It'll depend on what I can turn my software engineering degree into. I'm hoping I can like parlay that if there's like a tech it just kind of depends on the area I'm teaching into, because I would love to like go down and like teach general technology in high schools and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But that's a luxury depending on like if you're a richer area or not. I'd be totally happy with like science, literally anything. Like I'm one of those people that's kind of interested in all subjects to the capacity that I could easily teach high school on like anything. But if I had my choice, it'd probably be science or history or something like with politics, just like government or something like that. That'd be interesting as well.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up as a math teacher because they're the least common.
Yeah.
And-
Math teachers are wanted. Yeah.
And comp sci, or not comp sci, software engineering in general, dealt with enough math that I could just be like, yeah, I have a degree in coding, I can do math. And they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you can totally do math. And I'll be like, I deal with jack shit in math. This is all fucking scripting and fucking objects, but whatever.
I mean, if you're teaching high school math, you're safe.
Yeah, I just need to know fucking like basic algebra and geometry and shit, and I can brush up on that shit. Fucking, I've had one of my fucking friends in their college courses hit me up like a few weeks ago, and they're like, "Hey, I need your help with a math problem." Dude, I haven't been in school in like a year and a half, and I haven't done math in like 3 years. What do you
But
need?
I got you. I got
And
you.
they're like, here, I just need you to help me with like this. It was basically fucking the equivalent of game theory math, where you have to figure out algebraic solutions for like winning outcomes with political voting and all these different
I don't
things.
even know what you just said. I heard algebraic equations, and my brain was like,
So let me put it to you this way: player behavior and player outcomes in games can be scripted with math. Like everything like that players do in general, you can generally model and predict with mathematic outcomes. There's irrational behavior, but there's just general mathematic formulas that represent different things that players will do in games. Not just video games, but just like, the prisoner dilemma, for example, where like if you both squeal or if one person squeals or no one squeals, that kind of a thing, that can actually be represented in a mathematic formula. So it was that kind of a thing, but I had no idea about their shit, so they fucking laid it out for me, and I went to the Wikipedia page real quick to kind of fucking like scope out what this actually all of it was, and then
The
I just
logic
gave them
behind
a
it.
brief. Yeah, I just like gave a quick read of it, and I'm like, this is what is going on here, and this is what you need to do. And they're like, how did you fucking teach me this in like 10 minutes? And my teacher's giving me 3 classes, and I don't get it. I'm like, either you weren't paying attention or your teacher sucks. Pick one.
well, I mean, if he got it from you, then that's probably just the teacher sucking dick.
It could be they weren't paying
It
attention.
kind of
either.
depends. As the Indian guy explained on Teachers versus Indian Guys, the first time the teacher explained, you are listening to it for the first time. When you go and try and study it for yourself, that's the second time. So you're still confused, but you're probably trying. And the third time, it's when you go to the YouTube tutorial of the Indian dude, it's your third time, and it makes a lot more sense.
It's the hands-on learning style that's really common with people in general. It's like trying to explain to someone how to do a combo who's never played Striker or something,
Exactly.
or Mystic, and then they go and actually play it, and they can because, for example, for me, whenever someone's trying to explain combos, when I was trying to first look up Suck stuff, I was like, I have no idea what any of this shit is because I have not touched Succession at all. And then after playing with it for a minute and like being able to put names to moves and animations and stuff like that.
The video, you were like, ooh,
Yeah, even watching the video, I'm like, this is just a bunch of fucking bullshit. I don't know what's going on. That motherfucker just like spammed 5 buttons and he just killed shit. It's magical. Versus like actually playing with it and like getting to do it in game and being familiar with the key combos and then watching the video again, I'm kind of like, oh, that makes way more sense.
Exactly.
And that's just learning in general. But a lot of times too, you can bridge that gap easier if you have the capability to break a subject down. A lot of people, a lot of teachers, especially people who are in the field, for example, because colleges a lot of times like to grab people who are in the field. They have field experience. Oh, I was a software engineer at a company. Now I'm going to go be a professor. Problem is, those people suck at teaching.
Yeah, because they're not used to dumbing things down.
Yes. The capability to break a complex concept down to an understandable level for other people is an actual skill. It's a skill
Yeah.
people develop or don't. And certain jobs really don't force you to learn that skill. So that can be a major difference between someone who's a competent teacher or just is familiar enough with the material to like be able to present it to you, and someone who can teach you something.
Yeah. I had a math teacher in my year 0 of university who I honestly loved his teaching method because not only was he enthusiastic about it, which fucking helps a lot, he would present like a new formula and then purposely go out of his way to explain why it is like that, which is something I've never seen done before. And once you actually understand what the fuck is going on behind this formula with like that goes from one end of the board to the other one, you can actually understand way better what he is actually trying to explain.
Yeah,
It's go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Because what I'm going to say is like a story.
Okay.
So,
All I was going to say is there's a prevalent problem with a lot of teachers who are not really capable teachers, where they treat the people that they're teaching as basically stone figures to talk at, rather than treating them as adults who have a basic grasp on like understanding things, but are also inquisitive as to why. It's the difference between like a child being told to do something versus an adult being told to do something but wanting to know, why the fuck are you telling me to do this? And that investment of why makes a huge difference for teaching, because it gets the person invested in learning the material, because why becomes important to them.
Yeah. Yeah, back to like what Raven was saying. I used to have this history teacher, and I've always liked history like a lot. But he was fucking dope. So, what he would do, he would do like a classic teacher move. You know, you take like retarded amounts of notes, but most teachers would just end it there, and you'd be like tested on it, whatever. You wouldn't really care. But our teacher, like, we would take notes like day one, like a fuck ton of notes. And like good notes, not like dog shit. And then the next day, we would like actually talk about it and like why this shit was happening, and he would like put you in the perspective of what was happening, and we would discuss it and everything. It was fucking like, it really made it interesting, and I feel like I learned a lot more because it was really intriguing. Like he put you in perspective of it. So it's pretty dope.
It's actually part of the reason I want to go back to teaching. I did software engineering because I was like, I just want a job that pays well or whatever. But going into it, and I worked briefly in the field, and I was like, this is soulless. I don't want to fucking work 50 plus hours making money for an investment company that I give zero shits about. I want to fucking like do something. And for most people, everyone has a teacher.
Finally.
First in like what, 1 hour and almost 30 minutes. Jesus fucking hell.
Oh fuck! I didn't spend my goddamn it. But everyone has a teacher they remember.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I have multiple.
You can talk to anyone. Is there a teacher you remember for what they taught you or how they interacted? Everyone does. And I have a couple that helped me out when I was having like personal trouble and all that kind of stuff. And I just like, I want to do that for other people. Like,
yeah, I get that.
Django mentioned a history teacher, and it made me remember my history teacher from when I was in the 6th grade, who was like an actual army veteran. He was actually 64 when we met him, and he taught us for 2 years, and then actually went into retirement afterwards. And
yeah,
I would legit sleep for most of his classes. Not because I hated him, but because that was just me at the time. I would fall asleep in most of my classes because
Oh
I
my
was not
God.
giving a fuck. And
Yeah.
out of all people, he would just say, I'm trying to sell fish. If he doesn't want to buy it, he is free to not to. And
Yeah.
he always treated me like a human being. He knew I wasn't interested, so he wasn't gonna push it. And just because of that, I actually put in the extra effort to study for his tests. Motherfucker once gave us a test at like 8 a.m. Our class, yeah, 8 a.m. And by 7:30, our last class, 6:30, our last class of the day, he had the tests already corrected.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, did you do anything all day other than tests? No.
No, he probably just did that because he wanted to go home and not have to do that shit.
Yeah, it was a boarding school, so teachers would stay there for quite a while.
Um,
Anyway.
That reminds me of my other teacher.
Oh, motherfucker.
Dude, my favorite teacher ever, dude. She was great. So it was my freshman year.
Yeah. that's
Um,
it.
and it was
Yeah,
Spanish.
put 'em together.
And I couldn't give a fuck about the class, right? Like, Raven said, like I would just like snooze in that class.
Resident sleeper.
Yes. But the teacher was like fucking incredible, and she, I don't know. I was like, she always made me feel like her grandson, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she was great.
This is where Django's MILF obsession came into play.
No, bro,
Oh.
that's actually gross. No,
Them milky titties.
no.
Damn, lemon party.
Oh,
To make
Nice,
this-
Amber.
I need
To make this
No.
more
Yeah.
wholesome, I did the same thing. My problem was
You have a
I
milf
w-
fetish too? Damn.
No,
Yeah,
no, I
no.
was
I mean, yes, but
sorry,
that's
fuck's
separate.
sake.
That didn't stem from teachers. That stemmed from other areas. So I didn't sleep in class, but fucking class and everything bored me because I grasped material pretty quickly. I didn't like to take notes. I had teachers that would yell at me about it, and I would just be like, "Fucking test me on the material."
Same way, man.
Oh fuck, dude, that God damn it.
But
I remember
But one of my
Portuguese
teachers
classes.
recognized this, so he forced me out of his normal class and put me in an AP class, almost immediately. It was my history teacher, Mr. Conrad, and I had a really bad habit of reading during class, but not anything related to the class. I would just read whatever I wanted at the
Yeah.
time.
Dude,
Data.
you and me were on the same page. Let's go.
I
That's what I
killed
do.
my library's entire fantasy section when I was in high
Yep.
school.
Yeah.
But so he came up to me and he's like, "Look, if you're gonna read my class, I just want you to read something related to the material I'm teaching." I was like, "All right, fine, that's fair, man. What do you want me to read?" And he handed me, at the time, it was an AP history course on like basically World War II into the repercussions
Mein
and all the
Kampf.
stuff in American history. No, he didn't hand me Mein Kampf. I can't remember the name of the book, but he handed me a book that detailed the journey of someone who was basically in Nagasaki when it got bombed.
Oh.
Ooh.
And oh yeah, so it was like that it was super hardcore, and like I read through that entire book. And because I finished that book and I was doing well in his course, and like, I did what he asked me to do, I was one of two students he asked to go out on like a special school trip to meet Fred Korematsu, which I'm not sure, for most people who aren't familiar with American history, during World War II, we had internment camps for Japanese citizens. And after that happened, there ended up being some legal challenges to try and prevent that in the future. The guy who spearheaded that was Fred Korematsu, one of the Japanese citizens who was in one of those camps. He was in New York at the time, and I was one of two students that was available. Like, he took us, and there was a couple other schools with teachers that went out. There was like a long speech, and there was a whole thing. I got to meet him and shake his hand and talk with him briefly. So it was like I interacted with a brief piece of history right there, and it kind of like instilled a love of learning from that point forward. Because I'd never had a teacher who took the time to just be like, to play to my strengths and to get me interested in history and everything in that manner. So it's kind of one of those things where it really turned and opened my eyes to like learning in general and like different ways to approach it.
But yeah, what I was gonna say before Val put something very disgusting in my mind. Anyways,
Did
That-
milk
You're
titties.
welcome.
no, she was like, no, she was way older than that. Okay, fuck, dude, no,
So gilf then?
no,
Damn.
please.
As I said before,
Please.
lemon party.
Okay, anyways, Miss Herrera, like my favorite fucking teacher ever. So anyways, I took her Spanish
Oh
class,
my
and I honestly,
fucking god, game.
I couldn't give any fucks. Like, I didn't care about learning it. Like, you know, it was whatever. And I would snooze in the class, whatever. So it was like the first couple weeks after that, and she would just start like poking fun at me, like, you know, like a grandma with her grandson, and it was just fucking great. And I became like actually interested in the class, and actually cared. And then, she moved on from being a Spanish teacher to home ec, and I had her in home ec. Again, I really didn't care all too much, but like she made me like really interested in it. And there was this group called FCLA, or something like that. And I went like on all their fucking trips and shit to places. So it's fucking cool.
Didn't see that fucking rock.
I fucking love that shit. Oh, back to like what you were saying about fucking legit. I would read just any fucking book I could in any class, and I wouldn't pay attention to any of the classes. Like in my English class, for example, and I like English. I would just read in there. I wouldn't even pay attention to the class because I knew everything. And I would also sometimes sleep in that class.
What
but,
the? How? Okay, you're
it
kind of
got-
stuttery. That kind of makes sense.
It got
I'll go pull them.
like my
I
English teacher
I teleported to a corpse. Like what?
for a moment. Don't
Val
die.
just
Um,
rubber banded like 200
No,
meters.
no, I did rampaging and I teleported to a corpse on the previous pack.
what the
Damn,
fuck?
200 meters away.
There's a bug with that, but it usually doesn't work like this.
Damn, son.
Yeah,
Sorry,
didn't
Django.
expect that.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, my English teacher. So I would like read in that class so fucking, or most of my classes. Like I would carry like 2 or 3 books with me, and I would throughout the day I'd read it, and then I would check in a new book at the library, and I would just read so much. And the English teacher never really cared because like, well, of course you'd read shit like Beowulf and stuff. And when we did that, I would legit read the book day one, and I could just do whatever I wanted after that, and I could answer all the questions and tests perfectly. Like 451 Fahrenheit, I could still probably ace a quiz on that, and Beowulf too, and all those. So it was nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
No,
it's
you go
fine,
ahead.
please.
I was just gonna say my English teacher was like that, Mr. Becker. I remember him because he basically treated our class. He was more akin to a college teacher, where he just didn't give a shit. If you didn't do your work, you didn't do your work. He wasn't gonna hound you. But if you failed a class, it was on you.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
So it was in a time before No Child Left Behind was really, really pushed. It was also a small town area up in New York, so it wasn't like the most everything by the book like the way big schools can be. So we had Beowulf, we did Iliad and the Odyssey, Fahrenheit
I like the
451.
Odyssey too.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, the Odyssey was such a fun read. Beowulf
Speaking
was
of
too.
Odyssey, do you know that they're
Yeah, I
trying
really
to ban it at the moment in the US?
They're gonna ban
No,
it.
they're not.
But they are.
won't.
They won't, but they are trying to. So don't
Every time-
underestimate
so-
those guys.
No. Let me tell you how this works when that shit happens. So every time you can name a different book. You can do what was it? Fucking Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, all those other different random books.
Oh yeah,
They
we
get-
read that.
People try to ban them for language, for
Oh,
scenes, because
I remember the
Go ahead.
one they tried to ban. Sorry, I know it's a spur of the moment. Before I forget, the one they tried to ban like our junior or sophomore year before we got to read it, but we did get to read it because it didn't get banned. Was where they were all stranded on the fucking island.
Oh, Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
Yes, I fucking love that book. Yeah.
Yeah, so like all of those books go in and out of vogue of trying to be banned because some stupid fucking Karen motherfucker decides that, oh no, this stuff is too gruesome for my child, or it's too
Then
whatever
that's
for
a
my child.
you problem.
But every
Yeah.
time that happens and it goes up the chain, it gets knocked down because it can't be fucking banned because of First Amendment rights. You can't, or it's like free speech
For
rights.
now.
Like, well,
Yeah.
that shit is not going anywhere. We're not at that stage yet. We're not at full fucking insurrection anarchy.
10 more years. 10 more years.
No,
People have been saying that for decades. That
Thing is-
shit,
Yeah. Go ahead.
you're gonna see other shit go before that happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
If they're just slowly pecking at it, you're not gonna get revolutionary removal of that. It's just gonna slowly rot away.
we'll see
That's how they
because
go.
there will be not as much revolutionary shit if hopefully all that shit ends up being held accountable, because all those people who stormed the Capitol so far, daily there's more and more reports of them all being arrested, charged with federal crimes. So we'll see. Plus, where are we at? T-minus 2 days to see if Mr. Orange ends up going to jail. So we'll find out what's going on
Shido,
there.
nobody will go
Shido.
to jail. The Capitol
Well-
won't really
He
Storm,
might.
per
Like, he might.
se?
No,
he
you have to
might.
keep in mind
Val, I need to
that
repair
there's
after.
not only is it federal crimes, but he already has multiple state crimes he has to deal with too,
yeah.
regardless of federal crimes and the presidential privilege. State crimes you can't fucking jam out of. That's actually how fucking
Yeah.
Al Capone
Yep.
got tagged, was for state crimes.
Yeah,
So
go for tax evasion. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And that's literally one of the things that Trump is up on charges for. So
Yeah.
while he
I'm
may,
very skeptical about any of that sticking,
Mhm.
though.
We'll see.
we'll see.
Yeah,
That's literally all it boils down to. I also am slightly skeptical because there is the whole fucking keep the machine running and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time there is a lot more eyes on this. There's a lot of eyes in
Yeah.
general. There's a lot more. It's very different compared to the way things have been in previous years. Basically, this is a horrible take on it, but Trump has been kind of a good thing in a way, in the sense that
He kind of was, indeed.
he awoke the slumbering apathy for a lot of people, because basically it boils down to peace requires eternal vigilance. A lot of people got very complacent with the way things are
Yeah.
going.
The only good thing that came out of this was people opened their eyes and they're not as stupid
Yes.
now.
And it's going to be a lot more people are a lot more active. This could be a turning point to the point where, I'll admit, for example, I was one of those people. I didn't vote in 2016. I thought there was no way Trump was going to win. I really didn't give a shit. We were coming off of 8 great years with Obama. There was a lot of positivity. So I was like, there's no fucking way that fucking stupid dunderheaded motherfucker who said grab him by the pussy was going to fucking win. I was incredibly wrong. And even then, the past few years, I haven't really
Wouldn't have
given-
won if the Democrats wouldn't have pushed Hillary. He would have
He-
won. They brought it on themselves.
Well,
But
it
that-
wasn't
that-
just that. There was also shenanigans with the popular vote and electoral college. There's other shit, and there's just, it was a highlight of failings in the system that allowed Trump to win, but it shouldn't have been as close as it was regardless.
Man,
But
the
even then, go ahead.
Democrats had candidates. Now they had also better candidates. They just didn't want to push them because
They did
Yeah,
not.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
gonna be real. I didn't vote this year. Like, did not. Like, it was either worse or worse. Like, you know.
It
At
was
least
not
mine.
worse or worse. If you really say it was worse or worse, you're being very, very ignorant, because
Yeah, I
one
guess.
was a white supremacist and one was not. Like, there is no both sides were bad. There was no it's one piece of shiny shit or another. There was one man is actively killing people and has multiple guffaws, including refusing to condemn a white supremacist group and instead saluted them and told them to stand by and stand down as though his word was his command of them. And one of them is trying to not fucking kill people. There is no
Don't agree much on the commanding the white supremacy groups. That's just people really liking to take shit out of context.
There is no out of context. He was asked to condemn the Proud Boys.
And he did.
He did not. He said
He
stand
did.
by and stand down.
So he condemned white supremacy beforehand
No,
about
he did
40
not.
times. Maybe
Link
not in
me.
that. Maybe not
Link
in
me.
that. I'll find
Link
the
me
video
it.
later.
Yeah, no, find it. Find Trump
Sorry,
condemns
I
white
wasn't
supremacy.
trying to start anything. I was stating my opinion.
That is fair.
Sorry.
That is fair. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but it's not fair to equate them that evenly.
Well, I think they're both bad.
But anyways, regardless of bad or not, it has at least, and it, you know what, regardless of whatever someone believes or not or feels or whatever, like, I can disagree with your opinion or how people feel, but at the end of the day, it still brought out the most participation in the system ever in history. And it's hard to fault that in and of itself. We've had the most Republican and we have the most Democratic voters and the highest participation percentages in history.
That's one good thing.
And that in and of itself is a good thing, and it's hard to disagree that more people being involved in the system is a bad thing. Because it just means that the people's voices are being heard one way or the other.
I'm still just surprised for the first time, in history, like, for U.S. history, the place was just fucking stormed, and they just got away with it, essentially, until now, like, fuck.
Well,
There was nothing...
basically let them in. Let's figure it out. And most people didn't really know what the fuck they were doing inside, if you noticed.
They also let them in because it was 5,000 plus people versus 100 police. And one of them was actually beaten to death by that crowd. If they had all been more aggressive and antagonistic without being properly equipped, it would have been more deaths.
The weird thing was why they were refused. They asked for backup days prior and they were all refused for whatever
that, of
reason.
Course. Like, I don't fault the police that were there, aside from the ones that, like, were posing for selfies. Those motherfuckers probably shouldn't have been doing that.
Weird, yeah.
But, I don't fault the police response for, like, letting them through, because what are 100 people going to do against a crowd of 5,000? Fucking really.
Yeah, that's fair. I really didn't think about that.
Especially because their only options, you can say, oh, they could have tear gassed them. Yeah, but if there's 5,000 people and that tear gas only hits 100 of them, you still got 4,900 people about to come and fucking bum rush your ass. Now, if you want to say they could have gotten lethal, yeah, and that would have dispersed the crowd, but we would have had a lot of dead, unarmed individuals.
No, nobody would have gone really lethal in that manner. I mean, this has been happening for a whole year. Nobody's gotten lethal there.
And I mean,
who were the 4 deaths though? What happened to them?
So the 4 deaths were, there was a woman who, there was a barricaded door. The senators,
really, but
if we don't want to talk about this, that's fine. I drop it, not a problem. Just you can go in.
No. Sorry, I didn't actually read about the deaths. That's all I wanted to know. I wasn't trying to get more political. I just wanted to know about the.
It probably, especially with someone streaming, it might be better for you to just go and Google it. But those deaths,
true.
Yeah. In fact, streaming in general might be better get off this topic and just go back to other shit like fucking tet roulettes or whatever.
Sorry.
I was about to say, let's get something more on topic. Like, we're killing cows. Let's talk about cow meat recipes.
Some ground beef, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, I got.
Oh, how about our world's resources, boys? You think we're fucked?
What?
What do you mean, world's resources? That's more. What?
No
Wait,
politics.
I don't know. I was just trying to. Oh my god, I was just trying to meme. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
I need to do math.
Can't win.
10 out of 22. I don't like that. 5 of 12. But you know what? 5 of 12 works.
Pen roulette.
I actually don't think I have anyone watching the stream right now, so it's fine.
Pen roulettes, man. I went for a pen ogre on like 60 fail stacks. I'm wild. Yep.
Oh, I have 4 people watching me actually.
Still a little bit salty that because someone was talking in chat that's only like 17 whatever average accessories to tap to tet. So I was like, fuck it. I know it's granted, I'm well aware it's average.
Average.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Don't get me wrong. I know how fucking statistics work. And average means you can be above the average or below the average to make the average. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna tap 3 bill. It's not a whole lot, and I can make that back. So I went and fucking bought up all the Latents and the Ogres that were out there. And I failed to try 5 times in a fucking row with a 50% chance.
Yeah.
Nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know it's not that much, but I'm just like, motherfucker, come on. I had one tent attempt out of all of that. And like the
Yeah.
tent attempt failed, and I was like, that's fine, because it was a 30% chance. I'm like, that's whatever. But failing 5 50% chances in a row, fuck you, game.
Hey, all I'm saying is do that, but like 7 or 8 times in a row, and you've got my average RNG for accessories.
I mean, it just reminded me why I don't enhance. I'd rather just buy everything. I wasn't actually that salty because I was just like, that was money I had made from basically some
12
accumulated
Hackman
drops.
portals.
No, I haven't grinded at all. Like, I spent most of my time when I came back to the game, so I initially was playing Hash. And so I had all my gear set up on Hash, and I was like leveling up Hash and going through everything. I did all the quest lines, and I hadn't played since like most of since Duvenkuren and all that kind of stuff. So I went through Duvenkuren and I went through Odalita.
Oh, hello, Lave. I didn't know
And
you was
so-
watching the stream.
And I was testing out Hash because I just wanted to get a feel for it because I was coming off Musa and I was just disappointed with Musa's general playstyle. It hadn't really gone anywhere, and everything I read was just that Musa had basically fallen behind. Because at the time I was playing, Musa's redeeming point was that it was a really great grinder. It was like S tier grinding, and then lo and behold, it fell out of fucking style because they just keep ignoring Musa for whatever reason. So I was like, fuck it, I'm finally gonna roll off this class. I don't care. I was like, Hash looks interesting because I've wanted a male sorcerer for fucking ever, and I liked his theming and his fucking shit looked cool. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go check him out. And it turns out he's more like Ninja. Whatever, I'm still okay with that. Slow as shit though. All of his abilities fucking take forever.
Tried Awakening, yep, they do.
Even pre-awakening, because between the sandstorm and descent and everything, like some of his stuff is pretty quick and you can animation cancel it, but it just didn't feel good. The best part of him was his dash, and then everything else felt shitty. And so after a while, I was just like, fuck it, I played around on him for a bit, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to stick with him or go to Archer or go to Striker. And I read up about Archer, and Archer's pretty much in a Musa situation where they fall off because they can't back attack. Like, none of their abilities apparently do back attacking.
I'm glad I don't see archers anymore. I fucking hate that class.
Honestly, archers with high EP can still one-shot you from outside of render distance.
I know. That's why I said I'm
So-
glad I don't see them anymore, dude.
I know for PvP, but from what I was reading, their grind is pretty mediocre once you get past Akhman, because they can't back attack anywhere else, and so they fall off on the grind pretty hard.
Yep, they can't.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Good thing you
glad
can
it's
see
all
sea
off.
stars and mobs with the crystals. Are we seriously going on 14 minutes left and we have only had one actual alert? Like, game, why you do this?
50% boost, by the way.
Yeah, where? Lol. Like, I don't even need to wake up tomorrow. So I am tempted to do a 3rd hour, but my forearm is legit starting to hurt because this is my 5th hour of grinding today. And my body's like, nah.
It's fine.
All I can say is I left the cave.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'm going back after I do my scrolls.
Okay. Why don't you... wait, never mind. I was going to say, leave them in central markets, but I was gonna... I forgot most people don't have the map, and I was like, wait, that doesn't work for them.
Okay, so 8 hours got me 300 mil straight up silver from the trash. I got 2 Ladens and
Wait.
6 Tunkreds.
Hey, you got the horse in, or did you get a flute?
My archer had a 30-day trainer's flute. I
Yeah.
lucked out.
Yes.
I actually have a permanent trainer's flute that I'm debating whether I want to sell or not.
Will you min price it
Also,
for me?
Django, by the way, if you tag characters, and then, like, on your mystic, you get on the horse, then you swap characters to the tagged one and just get into Kurtuga, you will spawn with the horse inside
Are
after you swap.
sure? Is that
I mean, that's how I did it at Prodi during the events. Because
Okay.
at Prodi you cannot have your horse inside. Like, if you even walk it up to the entrance, it will stay stuck there. You cannot whistle it out, you cannot get on it. It's super fucking annoying. And it will just
Wow.
die. It's super
You should
stupid.
have told me about that.
I just remember that. Like, you might as well, better late than
Oh.
ever. So give it a shot. If it works, come back and let me know.
Okay. So you have a horse flute, my friend.
Yes, I don't know if I
Uh,
want to sell it yet or not.
If you would sell it to me, min price, I would. Thank
It's
you.
going to
No
go to
order
the...
or what?
Yeah,
I'll
if
keep it in mind. If I go to sell it, I'll hit you up because I don't care about the
I mean, are there
difference
no
between min
order
and max.
components in a way?
I've seen someone in my guild made Manos riding crop. There was orders for it at max price. The guildie listed it at in order for min
Someone
price.
in your guild is not knowing what they're talking about or just
Yeah.
lying.
No, I literally saw it happen. Okay, so
I can tell you it's not working like that.
Yeah, that's not a thing
I-
that can
People
happen.
have tried
Daniel.
it a lot of times.
but I'm telling you what I saw was facts. So the dude made the Manos riding crop himself, and then the other dude in the guild set a min price request, and he got it.
That means no one had a higher one. Because
No,
it
that-
literally tells you in the marketplace that regardless of what you sell it for, unless
cut.
it's... Yeah. Ugh.
No, the min price thing. I know what they say on the marketplace, but the min price thing is something that's been around for a while.
But it's not working though.
I'm telling
Did
you,
they fix it? Because I remember that was a thing when I left.
That was fixed very, very, very long time ago.
Well,
I
then
mean,
I'm telling you it's broken again. Then, because I saw this my guildie get a Manos riding crop. min
Want me to
price.
go and test it and show you that it's not?
I mean, I can do it right... Oh, alert, nice.
Yeah,
That was you.
alert. No, it
Well,
was.
I'm
you.
not trying to
Okay,
argue. I'm just saying what I saw. Is all. That's what I saw.
Wait, I mean, you dropped an alert at least. I don't
Hmm.
know if... Because we did get 3 lines of text, normally it's just 2 in it.
No, because I saw alert drop, but I'm not sure. I think that was the one that was from the previous
Yeah,
pack.
probably. I can test it with Val right now if you want. I'll put a precision up for sale.
Okay.
We can test
Like
it.
I'm not
in 10
saying
minutes.
my word is like law or anything. I'm
Oh,
just
no,
saying I saw what I
we're-
saw.
It's just
you know?
something that if it was actually working, it make no sense because it goes against what it says in the marketplace and also would be broken.
Yeah.
It would also pretty much allow player trading
Exactly.
straight up.
Well, I know someone did it the other day with a outfit here. I don't know who just ran.
Only
into that.
works with no orders. at
Yeah,
present.
exactly.
Okay.
That's
It
how people
might-
do it. I sold
Um,
plenty of outfits myself to friends, but you need to wait when there are no orders.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Because if, you, for instance, if someone has a pre-order for 10 and you sell it for 11, then your item will just sit. If the item is sold for any less than 10, it will go to the highest bidder who posted first. However, if the
Not even
the
who posted
max
first.
yeah. No, if the max price is like 12 and people have posted at 10, it will go to the one who did it first. If it's capped, then after a certain
I'm
point apparently,
Pretty sure
yes,
the
it is
RNG
RNG.
point applies before the max is capped. It just has to be the maximum
Mm.
currently available,
Okay,
not the absolute cap.
okay, in that sense, then maybe. It's very hard to test that one because, well,
Yeah.
it's going to keep moving anyway.
Yep.
Nice, double embers. How many embers do I have? 3. Yikes. I actually feel actually cucked, man. What the fuck? I know I don't need them anymore, but goddamn.
Yeah, we first hour on a bug channel, and now we're
Yeah.
just unlucky as fuck. think I'm gonna avoid the number 3 channel from now on.
Sound. How? What? What the fuck is that scout doing all the way over there? Hell. Okay, he's coming over. Or never mind, rock coming. Game,
Holy
please.
shit, my eyes.
Seeing sunlight.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. My eyes are just like fucking stroking out right now.
Get up, walk around. You might just have low blood pressure.
Yeah.
I did that like 2 hours ago.
Do it again. You should do that like once an hour.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna die then because I've been sitting down for like, you know.
I
at a
mean,
certain-
I'm not even kidding. Like, if you're just having an issue with blood pressure or your eyes or something like that, like walking around once an hour is definitely going to be good for you.
Yeah, actually, no, it was 4 hours ago when I got up and walked outside. But
Yeah, maybe you should get
Even
up.
if you don't, you should just walk around every once in a while, like take a break.
well, no, I was just saying like 4 hours ago I was starting to feel really woozy right before I was gonna start my next hour. So I went outside and walked. For, like,
And
10
you still
minutes.
continued.
I walked outside for like 10 minutes and then I continued.
I did the bare minimum of physical activity and then I continued.
Yeah.
After
Hey.
feeling woozy.
Well, I
After
was
being
feeling-
given signs from my body that I might be in ill physical
no,
health.
No, I was feeling woozy because like I could feel my chair slightly moving and it was kind of making me motion sick in a way. Like I was like, holy shit, what's going on? So I stood up.
Hiya? What the fuck was that?
And I stood up and my legs were jello, you know. So
Yeah, that sounds like you fucking need to go for a walk more often than once every 4 hours.
it's not even once every 4 hours. That's just because I decided
Bruh.
to take a walk.
Yeah.
I sometimes sit for longer than that, and not even I get that bad. Holy fuck.
Hey, my legs get
Hey,
wobbly.
if you have
bro.
some conditions, you know.
It might be because I've had like 2 energy drinks today.
Did you actually eat properly today at all?
My man, I drink like 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day and chug like a 16-ounce Red Bull. It's not because of your energy drink, it's because you're in shitty health. Get your ass up and walk.
Wait, I don't drink energy drinks, but I knew I'd be doing this, so I got energy drinks. So it's like it's hitting my body, you know.
You can fucking give yourself like heart palpitations if you don't normally drink that much caffeine then. Get up and walk
Mhm.
around and eat something.
I'm
So
gonna
the
start
only thing I
making
had
my
that-
coffee
so-
with Red Bull instead of water.
So I didn't eat anything for 12 hours, and then
I
I took that
go-
break.
Oh
Is
my
when I ate. I ate already. I ate. You didn't. You
Django, you are being told by 3 different people to take care of yourself.
Exactly.
take a
God
break.
Damn.
Like, you get up, get a glass of water, get a quick snack, and walk around. Take a 15-minute
Do some
break.
stretches.
Grind better
Holy
too.
fuck.
I was just trying to say I ate already, bro. I had some KFC.
Oh my god, I lost both of them.
Oh, you know, straight to the arteries. That's good for you, man.
How did I know you were gonna say that? We take those, dude.
I'm good, bro. I ate a stick of butter. It's all good.
Hey,
Pretty
I had
much.
coleslaw, bro. That's good for you.
Oh man, the mayo lubes your arteries. It's easier for the blood to
Exactly.
get through.
Oh,
I'm as American as the next
fuck.
guy, man. But come on.
Bro, I had risotto for dinner, and when I actually realized how much olive oil and butter that shit takes, I started to reconsider. it.
Risotto's made of fucking dairy, and it happens to have rice in it.
Yeah, rice, which is not even traditional rice. It's
No,
more
it's
akin to
risotto
pasta.
rice. Yeah.
It's more akin to pasta, to be honest. It was so nice, actually.
Everything you make is so nice, though, so that ain't really a fair.
I
I mean,
will.
risotto's fucking delicious.
Yeah, I will admit most of the work was done by the kitchen robot. I'm gonna upload real quick. Because we have that kitchen robot that will keep stirring that shit for
Oh yeah, that's
how
awesome.
many every minutes it takes, and oh god, it's so great. It's like,
I have not. You just made me realize I haven't eaten risotto in like a fucking decade.
honestly, even if I had to manually do it, it's worth it. Because this one was so good. I actually posted a picture in Off Topic. Gonna have to scroll up probably.
See, Lawsy agrees with me. He thinks the Kartian scrolls are worse than relics. I'm not the only one.
They're the same virtually because I've done both a lot and I've timed both, so they're absolutely the fucking
Is Karsh
same.
in the books? The
Yeah.
Forbidden
Yeah,
books?
the
or is
books.
it-
Yeah.
Yes,
No, the
absolutely.
books are way nicer. I hate the fucking ancient relic scrolls.
What?
I mean, the time and kill speed is absolutely the same.
They
Only
are, but I
things are different.
I think part of it is that the Sunnel Captain is super fucking annoying. Now, it's probably a lot
okay.
nicer when you have the AP to instantly tech everything.
Yeah, it's-
Because I remember doing them a fuck ton back then, and the Sunnel
I
Captain was a pain in the ass because
He
he
would
would fucking
jump on
jump
you,
around.
stun you.
Yep.
Yep. I remember that too. One time, the thing I remember most about Ancient Scrolls was me and the boys. We
Oh.
each had like
Hey,
100.
nice.
back together.
Nice. Me and the boys each had like 100 to 200 scrolls, and there was 5 of us. So
Nice.
we ended up doing like 800, 900 scrolls in that day. It was pure pain.
But you won't fucking life skill, but you'll do that shit. Fuck, I would shoot
No.
myself.
Django, remember when I had to turn over 3,000 shards into scrolls?
Yeah, I remember. But back in the day, bro, meme frags though, you needed them, bro. So it was like hella worth to leave.
Yeah, I was tapping pens. Of course, I needed them to like.
Well,
bruh.
no, I
I mean, I
was
remember.
talking to him because he
Yeah.
said you'll
No,
do
I remember, but I still refuse to do that shit because it was so fucking boring. I'd rather neck
Yeah.
myself.
Well, me and the boys were having tons of conversations about like bleach and all types of shit. Like, you know, I made some
Fucking
good friends.
weebs.
You're right
Okay.
though. When I was doing my 600 something, I just was watching. Wait, what did I watch? I finished like a whole series of movies, and was doing Gathering Meat and Blood at the same time as I was doing the scrolls, because otherwise that shit was so fucking boring having to wait for the fucking spawns. God, I don't want to do that ever again, and my relic shards are already piling, and I was like,
Honestly, like
Just
I told
sell them at
you,
this point.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, just sell them, please.
I need the frags though, that's kinda it.
At this point, you grind and make more money faster
No,
than doing those scrolls.
Actually, no.
I
manufacturing
still
are
have
worth a
40
lot
seconds,
right
but it's
now.
alright.
Ah.
Oh,
No, that's
Um,
not.
is that ours?
That's not
Uh,
alert because we haven't killed anything.
yeah.
If you haven't noticed.
On EU, mem frags are like 2 mil right now. Fucking insane price.
That's
Before
supposed to be the
I forget.
fucking alert, but I don't
yeah.
know how you trigger this shit.
I have-
Really.
I forget
no
that you
fucking
guys are
idea,
NA. I think they're like 1.1 or 1.2 at the moment here.
No, they're 1.7 over here, bro.
This is
It's
the
pure
last
pain.
pack. I appreciate.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're 1.7.3 right now, or 1.73.
Come on, loot scroll. It's 1 second. Ah, never mind. Stretch. Like, hold on a few more seconds.
Dude, I want to go back to
well.
grinding. I don't want to do these fucking scrolls.
That sounds like a personal problem, Chief.
No, I was just stating facts.
Oops. Almost rode into the mobs. Not a good idea. We got 4 embers, nice, and 2 leaves. 4 fangs. Slightly yikes. I can't even fucking see the.
Did you guys get any belts?
No.
Yeah.
Rip.
I did.
Actually, not really rip. You guys have had pretty good R&D with belts, it seems.
Kinda. I mean, I did. Val not so much, because he's grinded a lot more hours than I have. Oops,
I will also
shit.
say, for scrolls versus grinding, at the end of the day, you kind of play this game for fun.
Oh my.
And if scrolls fucking suck that bad, sell that shit. Even if it's inefficient,
Yeah,
it's-
you see, it's inefficient,
gotta
but
bal-
I do need the memory fragments right now, like bad, because I have a thing that each click that you fail takes 30 durability.
Well, see, the thing is, I find them sleeper, but it's
Hmm.
too profitable to not do.
yeah, it's just that it's that way, that trade-off. Like, I decided a long while ago, like, where I would draw the line. And most of the time, part of the reason I take a break from BDO is if I feel like I'm not having fun doing the things I want to do to upgrade, I won't play. Because at the end of the day, grinding and making myself miserable to do something to get upgrades or whatever, who fucking cares then? It's just not fun. Why am I going to kill myself for a fucking week hating myself and hating what I'm doing to get an upgrade? Like, yeah, it'll feel nice to get the upgrade, but I just fucking spend a week being miserable doing shit. Fuck that.
And that is why I only do treasure hunting.
That's worse than enhancing it.
Shut the fuck up.
You fucking know it in your heart.
You say that, but at least I'm actually geared.
I don't know what treasure hunting is.
I only go after, like,
You
the treasures.
motherfucker! You know you're not allowed to say that because I've blown up my gear so many times. You piece of shit. That's not fair.
So I've made
That's-
more progress than you because I just play smarter. I don't play as hardcore as you and
This
Zalty
ain't
do.
fair. This ain't fair.
I mean, you didn't have to blow your gear up.
Exactly.
Not to fucking come at you, man, but at the end of the day, you didn't have to blow your gear up.
See? Thank
So
you.
look, have you ever heard of the word combination called gambling addiction? My man.
I have. I have a one-word answer to your problems, my friend.
Yeah.
Willpower.
I don't have any of that.
Mental
Man,
fortitude.
let's suck to suck.
Yep.
It's true.
No mental fortitude, man.
You just gotta
Hey,
know where to
Liv.
draw your lines. Or if you're gonna blow your shit up, if you're gonna give in to your
Actually-
addiction, then you gotta accept the blows. You're not as geared as he is because he's not a gambling addict.
Okay, wait.
Okay, I have way too many
Old me
things.
would say I had no willpower. I have shit tons of willpower now. There's so many things where old me would have blown up my gear. Like 2 days ago when I failed my fucking accessories and the pin dandy twice, I would have fucking blown up my shit. And
I will say, to
I got
be
willpower.
like as a mild like point, I'm envious of your gear, even though we're about the same gear level. I think you're a little bit ahead of me, but only because I'm envious of your pen Zarka. I have like a couple of easy upgrades I can purchase, and that's about it. And then at that point, either I need to tap for pens or like just save huge chunks of money. Like, a lot of your upgrades are like short leaps to snag, so they're not as far out of reach.
Yeah, but then there's the Penzarka.
Well, yeah, the Penzarka, like, you have that, so, like, getting your accessories are not as big of a deal versus, like, trying to tap for pen.
Yeah. Honestly, I do bitch about RNG a lot, but the game gave me the pen, so the stack was a fair stack. It was not RNG carried at all. Like, it fucking... You know,
What I'm thinking about doing for my upgrade path is I'm going to pick up a Tet Ogre, and then I'm going to get a Tet Crescent, and that'll put me at 263 with Kudum. And then I have extra Zarka, so I think I'm going to just start trying to tap that up.
Thank you for everyone who came to the stream. I'm gonna close off for now. Good night.